that king key and draw from the deck of many things. Nice to meet you.
Giving me ideas.
One of the campaign shifts to go get king key and soul from Limbo, or else you're enemies of the state.
Really? That's all it takes these days? Gee. Hello.
Hello there.
Who's that?
Oh, it's the guy. Are you gonna play or are you gonna fall asleep?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Why would you fall asleep?
I don't know, because you're tired. He's working all day long with the Discords.
Character sheet floating around over here.
Oh, those are my old sheets, yeah.
Well, you know, everybody's working for the weekend.
Oh yeah, me too. But not the band the weekend. They don't pay me anything.
Everybody's unionizing for the weekend because they don't pay well.
True. Oh gee, I'm already empty.
That was fast.
I was thinking that too. I was like, I'm gonna have to get the second one before we start.
What do you all want?
I'll take another race.
And Alex?
I'm good for now, actually. I'll just make Christian stand up in like 10 minutes.
I thought we were in this together. Okay.
David, you want one?
No, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh wait, that one is not waterproof.
Oh, okay, good call.
I remember that happened last time because I did it and it warped until it dried out.
This little thing's not a coaster. It's a
it's
an insert, right?
Yeah, because it's inspiration.
Yeah.
But it's not cork.
You used the inspiration I gave you in that fight, right?
Yeah, it'd be expired by this point, anyways.
Sour
Are we still
milk.
waiting on John, Eric, Adam?
Yeah, all with indeterminate arrival times. I don't even know if John said anything
What
about
about
it.
Dylan?
I don't recall John or Dylan saying anything.
Yeah. And so you're on journal this week because Eric's not here.
Yeah, looks like you played tonight, didn't you?
But Eric doesn't want to do journals unless he's here.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Dylan, sorry.
Hello.
I am at work.
No.
That guy. All right.
Dan, what are you doing?
Hello.
It's like you make those chips.
Get it.
But Dad, this smells so good.
Anybody want chips, by the way?
Thank you. Just rubbing the fence face.
Yeah. I'll give you say no thank you, but you take and keep us on our toes.
Oof. I forgot how expensive our bullets are.
Yep.
They do a lot of damage.
Yep. Yeah, it's a gold shot for at least for the shotgun.
Gold a shot.
Yeah.
I guess it forces you to be.
In one combat, I shoot a peasant's weekly wages.
So do you have the golden gun then?
About the odd job size. About the odd job size.
Rappers only.
Those were the days. Days of high adventure.
Flappers only and paintball mode.
Yeah. You ever do the big head? Because I can
Yes.
go with the big head. Oh, so funny.
I wish you could throw his hat.
That'd be so cool.
I thought you could.
Could you?
Yeah, it was an instant kill. Which is why he was, like, everyone said you're not allowed to play him in multiplayer.
No,
No, he's hard to hit.
Yeah,
he's
because
so
he could
small.
crouch and yeah.
Yeah, I don't think.
I don't remember.
Wow, you know
at all.
what? Here's the thing: if you could throw the hat, went my whole life without knowing that.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
crazy.
gonna look it up. I thought you could.
Well, if you're saying anything, we can't hear you.
Yeah, chime in on the odd job conversation.
I saw him smiling and it looked like you started to talk, but
Hat or no hat?
How about now?
yeah.
I thought that thing on the bottom was gain. Apparently, it's volume. No, it's Oddjob had a tiny hitbox.
Right. Yeah.
And he became the reason why many games following that would have standardized hitboxes in multiplayer games.
Trendsetter.
I'm thinking of Nightfire, the next one. That one you can use Oddjob's hat as a special weapon.
Oh,
That's why Winston and Tracer have the same hitbox.
What the fuck? Watching videos on...
That's not true. They
Overwatch.
don't have the same hitbox. This is actually pretty good with their hitboxes.
Watching
except
videos on
for the-
Overwatch hitboxes are absurd. Like, you could have a small character and you're literally shooting around them and every one of them is a hit.
Not since the most recent update.
Yeah, I mean, it was a few months ago I saw that video, but...
Yeah,
Back
they've
scatter
updated the
arrow.
hitbox. They've updated the hitbox, so it makes sense. In fact, what they'll do is they'll change the size of the character if they need to make it a bigger hitbox. Like, for example, they made Kiriko's head slightly bigger and made her character model slightly bigger to accommodate for the... They needed a slightly bigger hitbox. But the newest hero, they have issues with the hitbox because they
got
somehow
weak
made it, go out. Like one of the flower petals on, I think, the right of his head is hittable. So it makes his, general body hitbox bigger. It's crazy.
Dude, I was doing ranked yesterday. I went 5-0 and I D-ranked.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I went 5-0 and I was dominating in those games and I dropped in ranked.
That sounds wrong.
I know.
I went 5-8. So not well. And I ranked up from Plat 5 to Plat 2.
Of course you did. Their entire
I was in
system.
a bunch of Plat 1, Plat 2, and Diamond 2 games. So
I feel like their entire system's broken right now for ranking.
they said they fixed it, but I don't believe them either.
Alright, 2 minutes and we'll get started.
By the way, I can't stay too late tonight. Probably an hour or two. I gotta be up early tomorrow.
Unacceptable.
It's already 9 p.m. here. I'm on I'm on the East Coast schedule,
Why?
like Jess and Poe. I'm in Detroit right now
Why?
for a sales summit.
I'll also probably have to dip out around 8:30ish because your boy's got a super early day tomorrow.
Alright. Short session, I guess, tonight. Okay.
I got that Ilum gig, baby.
Get it?
Good for you. Legitimately good for you, not sarcastically.
you.
Mine was sarcastic.
Balances it
Why
out.
am I so addicted to these fucking chips?
They're so good.
Which ones are they? The salt and vinegar ones?
Yep. Sprinkle some crack on them.
Alright, one more.
I'm sad that my D20 is gone.
I'm sure you'll find it.
It's somewhere.
One of the kids
It's
got
alright.
it.
You don't even use that one.
Well, for saving throws, I do. No, it did let me down last time.
I really thought that I was going to end up killing a couple of you.
Pretty close.
I'm not the only person I think.
I almost died.
Several people did.
I knew we were fine the whole time.
Several people did, and surprisingly, it wasn't Millie.
Yeah, you were in armor.
Only the very first round.
And that shield spell, baby.
Spent the rest of it dancing on elephants.
Right. Then led to water and let drown.
Well, you know what they say, you can lead an elephant to water.
But you can't make it swim.
Can't make it float.
It was a rough listen to that back. Or Stampede.
Was it?
I knew what was going to happen, I still wasn't prepared for it.
I'm like, I really want this to work, and I'm like rolling for it. I'm like, does he float? Does he float? And it's like, you guys trying to lead him into the water. I'm like, this is not good. All right. On that note. You knew what?
I got this weird D4 shape, and I was like, but what if I roll it and it lands on the bottom?
And it did.
And I was like, it's not, it won't probably do that. The first one just landed straight like that.
Of course.
Awesome.
I'm surprised it's not slightly rounded on that other side.
Yeah,
It's like I have a bunch of 10-sided dies that are vaguely cylindrical, but they're rounded on the ends, so...
I can get you a dreidel.
You'd roll it and somehow land on the stem.
I used to do that where I would spin it, but I would spin it on the stem instead of on the...
That's always fun.
Yeah. I'm so Jewish.
I'll take it.
Okay. So, last time you had combat for the majority of the night, and some elephant people decided to attack because, well, you weren't exactly sure why, but they seemed really angry about something, which became a little bit clearer by the end of the night. Turns out they were racist. Apparently all of you humanoids look the same. But
You have really bad eyesight.
maybe. There's a diverse population in Doma. Yeah, so some Matangas, several Matangas, a lot of Matangas, and several mammoths that they were riding and leading around decided to attack your little encampment. They saw you hide in your grove the previous night and circled you the next day. Battle ensued, in which many of you were very injured. Sherbin came in and saved the day near the end using her limit break level 2, which was very cool. Go Astros.
Back in the church.
Okay, different kind of Astro. I realized what I said when I said it. Nope. Apartment gate. Out
the
here.
dog. What's the trash can about?
The Astros baseball team got in trouble for banging trash cans because they were stealing signs.
Oh, the stealing signs. I heard about the stealing signs, but I didn't know about the trash can.
Yeah, that's the only reason why the Dodgers didn't win a World Series.
They would zoom in so they would see what the signs are, and then
Right.
they'd have somebody basically in the bullpen. Or was it the bullpen?
It was like down the walkway from their dugout, so you could still hear it at the plate.
Gotcha. So they would just go bam, bam, bam if a certain pitch was coming up or something like that.
I think they would hit a trash can if it was the fastball, and so there's no banging; it's an off speed.
Yep, that'd be cheating.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, that hit him.
What the baseball game was like?
Well,
Are we in that
waiting
one?
for Adam to call again because I just answered the gate and it immediately hung up. I'm like, so call again. I'm guessing somebody left.
Yeah, somewhere.
I was about to say, come on, twins, walk it off, but I realized we're the away team, so
That's very
my-
impressive.
Yeah. Okay, so where did I leave off? You managed to leave one of the mammoths alive, which Kevin was able to convince to allow him to ride. Stompy,
He has a
yes.
name.
All of us. So Stompy allowed you to ride on him. And then you use Speak with Dead to commune with one of the dead Matangas that you just killed, and they weren't having it. They weren't in a great mood, so they told you to fuck off, at which point Sid told him to fuck off. Sid finally swore. Took a while. You know what? Until you said that, I didn't even realize that you hadn't sworn at all the campaign, but
It's a high point of the journal.
For somebody like me, that's very impressive.
No metagame.
I'm proud of you for restraining.
See, I wasn't sure if it was an accidental slip when it happened. I'm like, that's the first time he's sworn. Was that intentional?
Well, I mean, Sid was on the brink of death, so that I guess that would be a good time to use it. At least that's what I'm sure the thought process was. Anyway, you healed up your hurts as best as you could and headed to the docks, where they said that you would need to store your Medtech armor and your mammoth. Kevin wasn't having it, decided that the mammoth could swim across the rather deep One River. Spoiler alert, he couldn't. No. So Stompy became drowning, and the rest of you got on the boat, crossed over, and you saw a pillory or stockade. They're the same, right? Pillory and stockade are the
Same
same.
stocks, yeah.
Yeah. You saw a Matanga leader, apparently, who had been arrested and put in the stockade for fraud.
Ben, you did that to yourself.
Fraud.
That's what it said.
Proud.
Yeah, fraud with trade.
34 counts of trading fraud.
There you go. Nice. Bitch. Yeah, I wonder what that was a reference to. Come in! Hello.
He just,
Denver!
there he goes.
World tree is inside.
Made it.
Welcome.
I was trying to come up with some sort of Bernie Madoff Tonga mashup. I'm just couldn't.
I was going for Trump.
Pineapple sour, anyone?
Damn, maybe. Is that a cider?
yes, please.
A sour beer.
I think this is a sour.
I might try one.
What brewery is it?
Oh, snap. This is a Tepache. Thorn Brewery?
Never even heard of
What is tepache?
It's a traditional Mexican fermented beverage. They take pineapple, mash it up, and it's all pineapple.
Oh, nice.
Is that not what you thought it was?
No, I thought it was like an actual beer.
No. I'm sure it'll still taste good.
It's still gonna be good.
Yeah. What's the magic number?
6. Oh,
5 now.
5 now.
I thought 3 was the magic number.
You lose one in the draw.
Well, 1 is the loneliest number. Seems to be working. Alright.
Did you?
We're just recapping the last session.
Set timer for 15 minutes. I ain't letting nothing blow up.
Would that blow up?
Yeah, you're in the 30.
It's gonna be like
You're in when you
20 something percent to not freeze.
20?
Give or take.
Like wine won't freeze.
I don't freeze beer very often.
Neither do I, because I set alarms.
That's right, yes.
I've learned my
Full
lesson.
circle.
Let's sit here and stare. Okay, tell me what happened.
Did you level up to 10?
Yeah.
It's a recapping last session.
Yes. So we just got to where Stompy became drowning, and then you saw the leader of the Matanga, Drumpf, who was in the stockade.
I didn't catch that. What was his name?
I didn't give you the name before. I do now. Drumpf. Which, if you're not aware, that's actually what his family's name before they immigrated here. Yeah, but that might be why the Matanga were riled up. Their leader got thrown in jail. Oh, this is sounding
Oh,
really familiar.
okay. So it wasn't the jerky.
It wasn't.
Okay.
I thought for sure it was the turkey.
Nope. It was not the jerky. They were just angry at anyone who looked like the Domans for arresting their boss, their leader.
So that was a bunch of MAGA Matonga.
Oh my god. Magatungas.
Shot that Kevin to get along with him.
But yes, that was literally the whole point behind it. So
Fantastic. Okay.
Okay.
that and combat is fun.
Make Doma great again.
Yeah.
It would be a young show for them. MIGA. Anyway, we're picking up. You are in the Doman Enclave, which is a castle town surrounding actual Doma Castle. The rest of Doma's lands are beyond, but this is where they rule from. So. This is not the song I wanted, but we're gonna leave it.
Sounds like Mario.
I was gonna say Mario.
It's from literally the Doma Castle.
Start hitting bricks.
Yeah, sorry.
Get all the kill.
Oh man, the princess is in the
Kevin, I heard if you headbutt that brick wall over there.
Stompy would have loved to have got that wall.
Well, I'm telling Kevin to headbutt.
I'm just saying, if I had Stompy, Stompy could have headbutted it.
I don't know that you would though.
He would have loved it.
So we
I
were
know
fighting
you
with
said that, but you don't know Stompy like I knew
we
Stompy.
spared one of their 3 mammoths, and Kevin almost kind of tamed it and then drowned it in a river.
I wasn't here.
Oh.
I just want you to know, I rolled so well. Like,
Oh, yeah.
impossible rolls. Kevin, who has no animal handling skills whatsoever.
Okay. Okay, so.
Read notes.
Y'all are now in Doma Castle Town, near the stockade. What would you like to do?
Hey,
There are
Professor.
people everywhere around. Sorry, there's people all around. This is a bustling city. A lot of merchants. It reminds you a lot of Kugane, except smaller. And it seems to be less strict in terms of the policing, but pretty formal.
Violence is allowed.
Professor.
Only one.
Right now.
Yeah, Kevin.
Hey, look, I know it was Bob's will to take Stompy from me, but I figure he's not, humanoid, the right race. You think there's a way to bring Stompy back?
Well, there might have been. I think we've kind of gone beyond the time frame where I might have been able to help, but
Wait, you could have brought Stompy back to life?
Well, I don't really know. I've never really had to use that spell before, and I don't know how it would work on a non-humanoid thing.
Wow.
Hey, Stompy's not a thing, okay? Stompy was my best friend, well, second best friend after DX.
Of course. I mean, if we could find somebody that might have more expertise than I do, I mean, you might want to find some kind of religious sect or some kind of church. Maybe that could help you out.
Do you think animals like Stompy go to the same place as we go when we die?
I mean, it's hard to say. A lot of people have a lot of different opinions on where people go if they die, and
Right, but their opinions are wrong. We all know we go to heaven. I just want to know if Stompy's going to heaven.
So, Millie, where are we offloading this mammoth meat?
Kenji, I think, as Kevin's been saying, we're going to have to stop at Heaven's Gate to drop it off.
They have great punch there.
I thought that was pudding.
Oh no, I'm talking
What
about
do you
stuff
think? How do you
that
think they're
carved off
making
the
for you? Me to
wall.
drop off the mammoth meat.
Yeah, man. Let's
Right,
put
you
it
would
in
never
one.
cover up Stompy. Stompy didn't do anything to hurt anyone.
It's also a bit waterlogged.
How did he get the name
Actually,
Stompy?
Stompy did hurt several people in that conflict, but ignoring that fact, Fox is
Stompy
easy to
just,
get meat off of.
Stompy just misunderstood.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
war crime, Mr. War.
you saw Stompy and us getting along. I mean, okay, well, I'll stop talking about Stompy right now. But I just want my second best friend back.
I understand, Kevin. It might be something you look into while we're maybe have some time, which, to be totally honest with you, I don't know that strolling into the castle in our state is the best idea at the moment. I might want to find a place where we can clean up a little bit, rest up, maybe get a message out to Gosetsu, let him know we've arrived.
Millie picks some brain out of her hair and flicks it away. What do you mean?
It's squishy.
Stompy.
Oh no, Millie
You think-
was headshot in
You think
Matonga.
Orange Aid Kumquat would know what to do with Stompy?
Gotta do it.
Who?
Orange Aid Kumquat.
I gotta tell you, Kevin, I'm at a loss.
You know, from the secret society, the one we're not supposed to talk about, Orange Aid Kumquat, the one that took us there.
Oriange. I don't know. He hasn't really been in contact since, since the incident, and
I don't want to think about the incident with Stompy.
Oh, there, KT. It'll be all right.
Thanks, DX. I feel like you're the only person that understands me right now.
Yeah, probably true. Probably true.
Kenji, you familiar with this city?
Hey Daz, is Kenji familiar with this city?
Well, I'm going to give you the option of deciding how close you wanted to get to Doma as a representative of your clan. So, would you hang out here while you're representing your clan? Probably not socially, but
Okay.
if you came here on, official business, then sure, you would know your way around. So you tell me.
Yeah, I probably know my way around, and I spent 2 years as a Ronin since I was with that clan, so...
Also true, but you were also trying to keep away from
From this area.
where you make
Very
your town, so, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So I know it fairly well. Suppose I know it all right. What are you looking for?
Interned as a druid.
Maybe a place where we can step down some roots for a little bit, get in contact with the people at the castle before we go strolling in, covered in what we're covered in.
What are we trying to get here again? I forget, Professor. I'm just super upset.
Well, we're here to speak with the king, and I don't know that walking into a castle covered in gore and dirt is the best way to go about that.
Yeah,
What are we
we should
getting
clean
from
that
the
out.
King.
What are we getting from him again?
Contact? Friend in high places, maybe?
Okay, yeah, so do you think they already have it? So, Domo Arigato?
Actually, that's the inn that you might want to go to, Doma Arigato.
I'm shutting up now, continue on.
Well, seeing that Kevin is very clearly sad, Millie's gonna walk over, pat him on the back, and give him some jerky.
You put a KP sign on him, didn't you?
Oh no, it's mammoth jerky, but she's not telling Kevin that. Kenji would know. Kenji's the only one who has jerky.
Definitely food might soothe my hurting heart right now. And Kevin starts eating the jerky, not even thinking about what he's eating. Oh, this is really good. This is really good jerky. You got any more?
Possibly in time.
His nods, or like looks knowingly at Kenji
Got
and
any salt?
walks away.
Yeah, they're basically doing what Enar was doing.
Oh, they're smoking or they're
Well, they haven't
chewing
yet,
meat?
but they're gonna make some jerky out of it, or sell the meat to someone who'll make jerky.
Jerky and steak.
Yeah, carved up one of the mammoths.
And it was 80 pounds worth in total.
Yeah, Ponzas.
Ponzas.
Well, shall we head for the inn?
Yeah, and maybe get a word out to Gosetsu and let him know that we've arrived. kind of give us a little idea.
You're essentially standing just outside the dock area. Like, you can still see the One River. You can look across the river and see your Magitech armor there. Like, some of the guards are kind of like prodding it, but they're not really doing much to it. It's kind of like, oh, I haven't really seen one of these up close, kind of thing. But they're not messing with it. When you look back into the city, there's not a lot of buildings over 2 stories. Most of them, it's a fairly low to the ground city, if that makes sense, with the exception of Doma Castle, which is large and ornate, but not in a gaudy way.
Oh.
How does it look compared to the castle in Kugane?
Kugane is much more gaudy. It's also much more expansive. Doma is... It's not entirely compact, but it's more so than the one in Kugane. It looks like it's less about form and more about function.
Gotcha.
But it is well decorated with like the painted, or it's the architecture and the history of the peoples is represented in the castle.
Cool. So Millie in her gore-covered state is going to go up to the nearest guard and just ask for a bathhouse.
Plugging his nose, says, "Yes, yes, we have one. That way," and just points like towards the center of Doma, plugging his nose.
Skip down the road.
Drop.
Probably yet leaving a trail of blood in her wake.
Okay. This hot springs, if that's where you're going, slash bathhouse, is called the Doman Restoration.
Nice.
Is everybody going to take a bath before they find lodging, or what?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Well, God, come back.
I haven't moved.
Well, good. Very, very a good service member of the people. Where's the nearest inn, tavern, or distillery? Place where I can find a distillery.
Well, do you want an inn or a tavern?
I asked for the nearest of any of those 3.
Well, the Doma Arigato Inn is over there.
Thank you. Yeah, for your service.
Not necessary, but thank you.
Go into the tavern.
Sure.
See, at least with this character of Adams hands people something they're actually grateful for it. Instead of the pamphlets from Eden.
Why do you give me this rusty weapon?
Was it Rael? Was that the name of your druid? R-A-E-L?
Oh, Rael. Yeah.
Rael, that's what it was. It's like, what was Rael handing out? Mushrooms? And then I remembered, you know.
Load-bearing trees.
Never again.
That was funny. Okay, so, you're finding your way. You find the Doma Arigato. It's a longhouse kind of thing going on. It's not a massive inn. Doma, it's not necessarily a tourist destination, but it does...
But there's a lot of, you said there's a lot of like merchants and
For the
everything.
people that live here.
Oh, for the people.
It's not saying that they won't welcome people from the outside,
okay, I see,
but
I see.
it quite literally is a castle town.
Yes,
So it's the people here.
They don't make everything they need in this town. They need to import a lot.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is, especially since they're a little bit isolated where they are.
Is it in the mountain? What's the geography of this?
Wetlands, kind of. It's literally on the other side of a river in a rainy pre-step area. So it's like it's hilly wetlands,
It
basically.
came from some hilly areas.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yansha in general is not flat in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, I'll take more pictures later to show you what you're looking at.
Isn't that the beer timer?
That was the beer time. I'll give you an extra minute.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Playing it loose.
That's 15 minutes.
No, I know. I'm still watching.
Yeah, add 15, subtract 12.
Yeah, plus and minus. What is it? What are we in the metric system? You just kind of
Hide it.
round.
Taking bets
Hate
on
it.
explosions.
Oh, it's done.
And
I had that happen to a Diet Coke once. It was very tragic. Hi, Finn. Hello.
ridiculous. Haven't recorded it, know that. All right, so you find the inn. You'll find the Doman Restoration bathhouse. It's again not huge, but you could probably all fit in the same bath or fit in a couple of baths. They're more like spas. But, so what would you like to do? What's going on? Or is anybody not with those two groups?
Soul's definitely go over the bathhouse. He's pretty beat up.
Okay. Hello.
Get someone else like
I'll take one.
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Yeah, I'll try one too, man.
To catch you up, Eric, we're in town. We just got
Don't give me a
directions to
glass. That's fine.
a bathhouse and an inn. Harry went to the inn. Everyone else is going to the bathhouse. And that's where we're at this moment.
Hey, Alan, could I bother you to grab a cider for me?
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
You're supposed to wait until as soon as he sits down. Then you ask him.
Next time.
Is anybody really warm? Or is it just me?
I'm on the warm side. I'm not uncomfortably warm, but yes, it's warmer than usual.
I'm gonna go with Christian.
It's nice outside. Want me to open the sliding door?
Yeah, go ahead. I just cleaned it, so it shouldn't smell too bad.
I'm Eric. I'm not warm.
Hello, Eric.
Just want to have fun.
Oh my god.
What just happened?
I spilled because
Why'd you do that?
Are we all splashing around in the bath?
I'm a thing.
What were you saying?
Are we all splashing around in the bath?
Did you go to the bathhouse?
I guess everyone went except for Harry, apparently.
Okay. Well, I mean, I was giving you the choice. Yeah, Harry went to go find the inn, and everybody else went to the bathhouse. I guess Harry didn't get very dirty in that night, or do much of anything.
You didn't give me a glass. I appreciate it.
Is it like one of those anime episodes where like everyone's in bathing suits and splashing each other and stuff, except for all.
It's Fire Island
Sure. What's Fire Island?
from Avatar: Last Airbender. It's like their beach episode where you have all the Fire Nation people.
My brain went to the Fire Fest. That was fire.
Much worse.
That's literally where I went to.
I was like, oh, very cool reference.
Okay, so in the bathhouse, there's a woman in a kimono that is more or less. Oh, I'll take it. Thank you.
You're getting a glass.
Thank you.
Okay,
We are
alright.
sophisticated glass drinkers.
Gotta have your pinkies out.
Thanks, Fan.
What?
Thanks, Fan.
What do you do?
I don't know. I'm sniffing something.
Your bag. Okay, so why did I lose my train of thought? Oh, there's a woman in a kimono. She looks to be in her teens, and she looks up and sees all of you really dirty and hastily closes a book that she was reading. Hello, welcome to the Doman Restoration. I take it you'd want baths. Okay.
Yes.
Well, that would be 1 silver per person, and that gets you an hour in the bath. Would you like laundry service?
Yes.
I don't think that would be wise.
Okay. We'll try to have that done within an hour, but that is another 2 copper per outfit that we're laundering.
Sure, I'll lay it out.
Okay. Well, you don't have to disrobe here.
No, I mean, the money.
Oh.
Well, I'm ready.
Unzips his pants, pulls out his coin purse.
Wow, that's so large.
It is the group fund.
Incredible.
Yeah. So she directs you to a changing room where you can take off your clothes, get a towel, and then head into the bath should you choose. There's 3 baths, and all in an open room. So yeah, however you guys want to do this, you can take a bath for about an hour. They'll come collect your clothes and clean it for you.
Millie's gonna lag behind in the changing room to raid Deus's bag to find the car keys that she hid.
Roll an investigation check. You hid that in your bag?
Nope.
Okay.
which would be
Oh my god, you're gonna find
11 is gonna not find them in the
In the bag where they aren't?
in the bag where they aren't.
Yeah. Accurate.
No.
Ace hides them in her bra.
Well, that would also be near the bag too, though. But nope. Good guess though.
She buried him right under the robot. It's the last place anyone would
Still in the
suspect.
ignition.
And there's one of those, like, in the mech, there is one of those hideaway rocks just on the dash with the activation key in it.
Similarly with my friend Kevin, whenever would ask Kevin, and Kevin would say, she always hides her important valuables in her prison pocket.
Oh, prison pocket.
Yeah, her prison pocket.
Yep, that's fair.
Yep. Seal of approval right there.
Yep.
Okay. Kevin has had to search in their prison pocket a few times. It's a great hiding spot.
Hey, come up empty though, right?
Always come up empty, but you always seem really happy after I've searched.
Yeah, that's the thought that counts. Anyway, Keith, let's go get in the bath.
Damage.
Yep.
Come,
I agree, DX. Let's go get in the bath. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Alright, so, you all take a bath. You arrive at the Doma Arigato.
A strange name for a very warm and inviting place, I could say. Bartender, what's your special today?
There is a single elderly man standing behind the counter of the inn, and he looks around for a bar. Did we install a bar while I was sleeping?
No, but I could install one. A bar is a place you sit and think and talk about yesterdays, and I can think and talk about yesterdays any day.
I think I've got a few more yesterdays than you, Sonny.
Yes, but it's the quality of the yesterdays and the pain and the hurt in your heart that matters. Tell me, what's eating at your heart?
Nothing. I've got a very happy
I want to
life.
use my ability to find some hidden pain in his
Flashback to today right now.
It's weird to watch.
to go with food and tell
Is it a guaranteed success?
No, the feat was it's an insight check.
Okay.
So I will roll
Was it
it.
opposed? Or
It was an insight.
I don't remember the exact rule that we made.
So this is like a 20-something insight.
Jesus, how's your insight that high?
I have
Oh, bard expertise, that's why.
21.
Damn, the guy's like,
Let me
21?
21 insight on my friend here. What's his name?
You don't know yet, Mr. We didn't ask.
Oh man.
I think that's exactly. His name's Kilroy Roboto.
Oh, dear. Oh, the echo. Blah blah blah. Unhappy yesterdays, your preternatural connection with the Fae or Echo allows you to notice minute emotional signs others may miss. You can do an investigation check against some DC the DM chooses to learn of one painful memory of an NPC.
Okay. And was 21 for investigation?
Oh no, now it's 25.
Oh god.
No, sorry, it's 20. Intimidation, it would have been 25.
How the hell do you have it?
Well, you want to hear about it? So I have expertise.
Right.
And then the bonus of the Fey whatever ranger is
Oh,
you
it was
add
wisdom
your
on-
wisdom
okay.
to your charisma when doing a charisma check, so you get to double dip.
Yup.
Wow.
So
So, let's see.
I
Make
think
it a
I've ever
painful
seen you
memory.
intimidate something.
Alright, you see through a younger man's eyes. And it's him remembering when he was teenager, early 20s, and he's standing in the street while there's a parade for King Kyan, the previous king.
King Kai.
His father. What was that?
the pepper.
Kai.
No, not King Kai. And he had stayed up all night assembling a gift for the king, and it's essentially a wooden ornamental katana. It's meant to be, something real nice.
Yeah.
And he was holding it out to the king, and the king passed him by without even looking at him. And that's a sad memory. You're welcome.
Okay, and I genuinely thought you were going to say it is the first 5 minutes of Up.
There's actually a lot of balloons tied to this tavern.
Yep.
Tell me, friend, as proprietor of this place, by what name should I call you?
You can call me Gilroy.
Gilroy, yes. Name I haven't heard before. A new experience for me. What do you have to serve at this fine establishment, Gilroy?
Places to sleep.
And if I wanted to drink something before I slept?
Well, I might be able to break something out of my personal stores.
Gilroy, let's break things together. For I see that you have probably broke many hearts in your past.
Oh no, only one woman for me, my beautiful wife. And he like stares off into the corner where she's not sitting.
Oh yes. Loss is something that defines us.
She's just shopping.
Loss of your purse.
She makes more money than I do. It's
Yes,
her
yes.
money more than it is mine. But while I'm working here, I have been known to distill my own liquor.
Oh yes, Kilroy. But I shall engage not in simple purchasing, but in bartering. Pull out the flask that Harry keeps in his quiver.
No need for that, my friend. I'll just pour you some.
Oh, this was just for me. It's been a while. I'd like to try it.
Got a pregame.
Very presumptuous of
I've got to
right here.
cleanse the palate.
Hold on there. And
Cleanse the palate with
slowly, like kind of hobbles
Gross.
into a back room. Comes out a couple of minutes later, and he's got like this gallon jug. Well, that's not a gallon. It's like 5-gallon jug.
Triple X.
alcohol. And he sets it down. It's like one of those paint buckets full of.
Yeah, I know very much about this.
And he, sets it on the counter. He goes, yeah, all right. And then he gives it a good long pour. Sets it in front of you. It's a pristinely clear liquid.
Ooh.
He pulls one out for himself. Kanpai?
Kanpai. Wait. 14 investigation. What notes do I find in this?
Yeah! You haven't tasted it yet.
Notes of rubbing
smelling it.
alcohol.
You smell it and you almost pass out. It's almost pure alcohol
Oh boy.
with little notes of chili.
Interesting. Touch of peppers in this? Something in your own garden, or is this imported, Kilroy?
I don't. The wife buys it from the market.
Ah, yes. The mystery of the fair sex. Just like alcohol. It broadens our horizons. Cheers.
Kanpai.
Kanpai.
And he just starts sipping his, like gingerly sipping it, and he's like got an eye open, waiting for you to sip.
I sip it.
It's real fucking strong.
Whoa! Oh my.
This is like Everclear.
Kilroy.
The bathtub moonshine.
Kilroy, I will say this. As long as you stand here defending this town, it shall never fall.
You can barely lift a sword, so
Oh, one more of these and you'll have more than a sword.
was that a sex joke?
No. What? How hug do you get?
I'm talking about my penis, Sonny.
No, how hug do you? I don't get it.
Really? All right, come on.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Is that a one-eyed owl?
No, it's a normal owl that has a falconer's head on.
Yeah, well, I don't know why I thought it had one eye. I clearly can't see its
It
eye.
must be that euphemism that you were thinking is carried forward.
Are you a deviant?
No, I am a privateer. Like my card.
He looks it over.
Written in pristine
Okay.
Elven.
Hey,
Harry, Halwa de Longbreen, privateer, Redania.
wait, did you write it in Elvish?
It's
Or is it Elven script, like,
Oh, Elven script, I guess.
but it's written in common?
Do people ever write common in Elven script?
Yeah, it's just
Like a
it's like
cursive
cursive.
thing, eh?
basically.
Oh no,
It's the
no, no.
difference
This is it's not common.
Okay. Well, I don't speak Elvish or read it for that. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Well, never mind.
That's nice, I
You,
love
you could, well, you know how to find me. I'll be sitting here enjoying this fine Kilroy.
You're not gonna drink it with me at
Oh,
the
yeah.
counter here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, usually the places I go to are far busier than this, Kilroy. No offense, perhaps they can't handle the fine quality liquor that you serve here.
Good save. He takes another sip of it. Were you looking for a room?
Yes, I think we'll need however many rooms we usually get. 7, 8. We have a.
How many of you are there?
Me and Kava.
Haven't we gotten 5 rooms to the room?
That's what we've done in the
Usually,
past.
yeah.
You guys don't like write a note on
10 rooms.
people on
We
here.
have 8 people.
I know, I got it. I was just making fun of you going like this.
Are we still having Genbu with us?
No, I'm here.
I don't think Genbu is included in the 10. I think
Yeah.
Genbu would be 11.
All the time.
Yeah. He's in Kugane.
He's killing chocobos left
keeps
and right.
How many rooms do you have at this fine establishment?
I thought we were at
6.
9.
6? I'll take
I
all
think
6.
Genbu is 11.
No, I'll take all 5.
Okay.
Oh, I forget.
What was that?
I'm trying to do a head count and failing.
I'll do
okay.
it right now.
No, you're right. You're right. Genbu's 11.
Excuse me. Okay. 5 rooms. I can do that. It's 3 gold per room per night.
Damn.
Okay, money means nothing to me. I don't handle our expenses. I merely am the face of the group, not the coin press.
I mean, you look like you have more than just a face.
Good one there, Kilroy.
Well, we'll wait for the rest of your group to get here. And in the meantime, he starts sipping his moonshine.
I can get behind this idea. It's a great strategy you have. Sit and wait for the rest to show.
And flashback to the baths. You guys are about finishing your baths, unless there was something you wanted to discuss during bath time. You're all pretty clean, and the water is not.
I didn't have anything that Soul wanted to do at the bathhouse, so
Just take a bath.
yeah, he's pretty messed up and just wanted to relax for an hour.
While we're getting dressed again, I'll walk over to Soul. I appreciate what you did for me back there. Without you there, I don't think I would have made it out of that mud.
Yeah, of course, Professor. I know you would have done the same for me, so.
Sid is fine. I wasn't your teacher, so.
Fair enough, sorry.
Well, I mean, really glad that you came along with us. You've really helped us out along a really good amount since you've joined up with us, so.
Gotta tell you, it feels nice to actually be on the positive end of that.
I mean, we didn't really get a chance to talk about it while it was happening, but I guess, Tavi, you might have some insight on this as well. What happened over there in Corvus? Is that something you guys could look into?
I doubt we would have access to that information without high-level clearance.
That's so wobbly.
And it falls over.
And we all drown.
Rocks fall.
Yeah, everybody dies.
Most of that
I don't.
information is going to be probably in the research centers, and you need some pretty high clearance, or you need to work there.
And that kind of thing can't get out. If that kind of thing can be widely spread through the world.
I mean, I slipped a note to Zeno, so hopefully it gets taken care of.
Somebody needs to do something.
Sid and Tavi, I need both of you to roll a perception check.
18.
Toddy?
It's coming up. Hmm. 23.
Okay, both of you. While you're having this discussion, all of you are shirtless because you're sitting in the bath. And on Soul's semi-scarred chest, right in the middle, right above, like right about where his heart would be, except in the middle. Height.
It's about nipple height.
There you go, nipple height. You see an outline appear of a white eye mask. And it sits there.
Sniped.
Yeah, it's a red dot. No, it's an eye mask that's just like white, porcelain white. Just show up on his chest, but it appears to be like a flat image rather than something you could actually pick up.
Soul aware that this is going on?
Anyone else?
No,
Anyone else?
Which one's the eye mask?
I'll show you the one that I'm looking. It's closer to the one on the left.
Oh, okay, like a masquerade kind of.
Like a domino or something?
Hold on.
Glance over to Tavi, see if he saw that as well.
Anyone seeing that on Soulless?
Looks like
Like a deformed owl.
a little bit.
An owl in the eyes.
Like a plate doctor in training.
Soul, do you have some kind of
Skin condition.
tattoo that is kind of faded?
You have a tattoo on your neck.
Right out here?
I know what to say.
Soulless,
general
don't mind me.
My
I'm
eyes
gonna
are up here.
Yeah, I got the Legion tattoo on my neck.
No, right around here. Here, this
I see
general
it.
area.
don't mind me. I'm gonna just poke it.
Okay, you look down as he's poking your chest. You don't see anything, and neither do the two of you anymore. It's gone.
I'm gonna hit Toddy's hand away and be like, "What are you doing?"
Stop it.
Stop it.
There was like a
We wanted that.
chest, like an image.
Yeah, there was a looked like a mask.
I don't see anything.
Well, it's gone now.
It's gone, but it was definitely there. I don't think I've been drinking that much. Plus, Sid sees it or saw it.
Like the hallucination?
One person hallucinating, maybe. Two people seeing the same hallucinations usually.
I like it.
I mean, I guess it technically is a all pineapple.
For the heck of it, I'm gonna detect magic on Soul.
I'm gonna send you a message.
Yeah, magic.
Soul's just gonna be taking the water and like.
There's nothing there, man. I don't know what you're doing.
Soap
Yeah, just maybe it's a little like dirt or something I need to get off.
With dogger brain?
Did these taste different to you this time around?
No. Did it taste different to you?
Yeah. And I can't tell if it's just like my palate's messed up from the other cider first compared to this one.
Could be, because I drink that first one.
Bad
It's the
different.
same.
It's different.
Different batch out.
Like there's nothing growing in it. I checked.
Is it more alcohol? Because I'm gonna
Yeah, something's going into the plant.
Hand it over. I can drink one next.
It ferments itself as it goes.
Yeah, forgive me. We didn't really have Garleans where we came from in Cliffside. You guys, just to clarify, you guys don't really dwell in magic much, right?
Yeah, that's right. We're Garleans.
So,
Yeah, that's right. We're Garleans.
right. So you don't really you can't use magic. Is that how it is? It doesn't come from you. My magic comes from I tap into my ether, that kind of thing. So that you guys, that doesn't work the same way.
I have to use my trusty bow to use it as a focus item so I can harness the magic. Doesn't come from me.
me help, Professor. I think what the Professor's trying to say is there's a divine power that goes through you. That's how it works, right?
Kind of. That's I guess in essence.
Bob's hand's working through you, and that gives you the power to do what you need to do, right, Professor?
Yeah, but Sol and Javi, the Garleans, they don't have the same kind of connection to ether as we do.
I'm pretty sure everyone has a
I
strong
like how you just
connection.
go along with this Bob stuff,
I'm sorry.
the whole giving up stuff.
Not a going along thing. It's the true Lord and Savior. All I'm saying is all power comes from Bob. We can agree on that.
So drop that down.
The white dog. It's very cool.
Well done.
Yeah. I gotta say, Sol, I don't want to freak you out a little bit, but I'm getting a lot of magical energy coming off of you.
I think something must have happened to you in that last fight.
I could see how you might think that, but I'm pretty confident in what I'm sensing right here. It's not coming from your weapon.
Is this a private
Coming from
conversation? Obviously, Kevin.
Right in the middle of the bath.
Oh, I thought
Are you like being quiet about this, or is it?
I'm just with Tavi, Sol, and I. Well, and Kevin, who's lurking.
I'm just gonna walk away. Sorry, I thought we were all back.
Sorry.
J'accuse.
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna stand up and say I'm not sure what you're trying to say here, but I don't want any part of this conversation, and I'm gonna get out of the bath.
Damn right. Stand up for yourself, girl.
Look at my ass as I walk away.
A little bit.
I look over at Tavi. I don't know.
I couldn't tell you, Professor. As far as I remember, he had his power from his bow, but
This one ended pretty poorly.
I mean, I'm sensing it from him. So, is it something that you guys have ever heard?
I don't know.
Garlean
It's
able
a
to do
touchy
that?
subject for him, then I don't see a reason to push him. I mean, what can I say? I've had access to magic since recently, so it's not unheard of.
All right. I don't want to make him uncomfortable, but that seems kind of strange. I mean, the mask thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the mask thing was about. Like, even if you do have access to magic, doesn't mean like masks pop up on your nipples all the time.
Yeah,
At least
that's
as far as I know.
that. I can't say that's ever
Not
happened
that
to me.
I'm an expert or anything.
That's fair. I guess maybe. Can you detect magic as well?
Let's see. I think I can. Yep, I can. It's even prepared.
You might want to just kind of keep an eye on it, I guess.
I'll keep it in mind, but if he wants to be private about it, I don't see a reason why not. Seems like we all have our secrets right now.
Fair enough. All right.
I trust him enough that I don't think whatever he's got going on is going to be a risk to us.
Okay. All right.
Famous last words. He's got magic cooties.
Solus killed us all with eye mask nipples.
Go finish getting dressed, I guess.
10th level bard, 20th level monk.
I didn't want to interrupt that scene, but when you said we're Garleans, the first thing that went through my mind was we're men in tights. I don't know why. It's like
We are God.
Start dancing on the table.
you lost your arms in battle,
old
but you've
man.
grown some nice boobs. Anyway, you got to the dressing room first because you walked away. Were you getting dressed?
Yeah, I was gonna get dressed and go outside.
There is a mirror in everybody's cubby, and when you look in the mirror, you very briefly see your reflection, except on your face you're wearing that mask that I just described, but when you blink and look again, it's not there.
Does it mean anything to me?
You've seen it in your dreams.
Is this his
He's Tuxedo
superhero
Man.
origin story?
This is whose origin story?
The next superhero that Soul's about to become. Oh shit, are we all gonna die? Except
He was
Soul.
exposed to toxic chemicals on Corvus, and now he's developed superpowers.
The Guardian Avenger.
He's gonna become a Powerpuff Bard.
Nice.
So yeah, Soul will just keep getting dressed, but also keep looking in different mirrors to see if you can see it again.
It doesn't show up again.
And one of them's a funhouse mirror, and you have a small heart attack.
Oh my god.
Why am I so small?
I'm a Lullafell. What happened? I'm a real boy.
Are you guys done in the bath?
Yeah, Soul's gonna like rush and get dressed and just be outside.
Okay.
Away from the mirrors.
Okay. Your clothes were laundered and dried in that time. They have really good. What's the word?
Detergent.
Dry prestidigitation cleaners. Sounded better in my head. Alright, your clothes are clean and dried. You put them on. Your armor is. Whatever armor that you wear looks exactly the same.
Where are my spells at?
But you're outdoors and you feel clean.
Oh, I do have it.
It's still. It's not sunny. It's not raining at the moment, but it's damp out. And there is fog. A bit of fog, but not enough to obscure your vision. It's not Silent Hill levels.
Yeah.
That's on the radio.
Suddenly a pyramid head comes out of nowhere.
Well, crap.
Yeah.
And there goes the battle.
Yeah. Okay. The rest of you are finishing up your bath, or are you doing anything in there? Okay.
Ready and going, I guess.
Yeah.
Y'all have finished your bath and gotten dressed.
On the link draw. That's not everyone. I have rooms at this Arigato location.
Oh, great, Harry. Thank you.
Yes, I got all 5. That's how many we need, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, good. Goodbye.
See you in a few minutes. We're on our way back.
I don't know how
I'll see you soon.
I'm not the best at math, but I mean, if I'm looking at my hands, I know we have as many people as I have figures.
Right,
So
right.
5 wouldn't do it. I think we need 10.
Well, we've been sharing rooms, so 2 people to a room with 5 rooms would account for 10 people.
Yeah, but I think we've done enough. We should be spoiling ourselves a little. You know, living a more, right life. I think we all deserve our own room. Hey, Harry, could you get 10 rooms for us, please?
Yes, Kevin, I'm afraid that this is a boutique tavern and they only have 5 rooms available.
But I don't know what's so scary about this tavern. I don't get it.
Because
Hey,
it's
just-
boutique. No, it's small and it's this small, Kevin.
Oh,
Like small as in the Popoto that hasn't quite grown to its full size.
oh, we're staying in like a baby hotel.
Yes,
We call them
maybe.
baby popobos.
Like a lollipop?
All right. Well, I mean, there's no better place we could stay.
No, once you come here, you'll find that the amenities beat any other hotel we've ever been to.
I mean, Kevin, I guess you could see if you can get an extra room if you want, if they have it, and have your own. But I'm fine with sharing.
No, I'm fine with sharing. I think I could share a room tonight. DX, you mind if we share a room? I could really use a friend right now.
Oh yeah, sure. We can sleep together, no problem.
Okay, perfect. I love that.
Have you learned nothing?
Anyway, all of you head over to the Doma Arigato. Anyone who would like to may make a hefty perception check on your way there.
A hefty?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
That means Millie has to share a room
I
with
literally
Harry.
rolled a nat 20, guys.
I hate you.
Yay! Limit break.
We
If it makes you feel any better, it's a 29.
18% again.
20 non-natural.
And Dylan, because I know you're listening, it was your die, so it reads "fuck you."
Isn't that the one?
No, fuck me is the one.
Oh, that's right. Okay, we got a 23 for Tavi. Or 20.
20.
Just looking at an old one.
The rolls and things. I was like, what are you looking at?
Evan's too sad to be perceptive right now.
Okay. So we had a 29 for Kenji, a 20 for Tavi,
19.
19, 17.
Oh,
18.
Oh, I'm just hanging out, right?
Oh, right, you're not there. My bad.
Millie's
Okay.
distracted by the
I'm gonna
prospect of
send a
having to
message
share a
to
room with
both
Harry.
Kenji and to Tavi. I actually typed Kenji into my messenger.
I've done that before. Does Harry snore?
I don't know.
No, but Kalahag does.
Does he?
Yeah.
Does Harry monologue in his sleep?
Yes. And happy master days. Yes, it is. Oh, like a river. Rocks.
And so Millie's getting no sleep tonight.
Elves
They sleep normal.
Oh, sleep normal.
Yeah, I don't think any.
No.
None of the races in Final Fantasy XIV have the elvish sleep thing. Oh, I see you there, mosquito. How did you survive that?
I think you got it.
Maybe?
If you didn't, it's
But also, I feel like it's not the right time of year for mosquitoes.
It doesn't look like a mosquito to me.
It's coming into mosquito season.
It looks more like a gnat
Well, it deserves to die.
because it was born.
Jimmy doesn't
Yes.
discriminate. He's an all-purpose
Okay. So,
bug killer.
alright. So, you find the Doma Arigato.
Yep.
It's a quaint, cozy
Boutique.
little inn there, and sitting at a table with a very comfy-looking circular couch surrounding it. So it's like two half moons surrounding a table. You see Harry sitting across from an older gentleman, and the two of them are sipping out of small tumblers a clear liquid.
Harry, this is a quaint and cozy establishment you found.
Yes. This is one of the finest places we've been to. Fine amenities, fine sitting areas, fine company. Kilroy here.
And no paper walls, that's the best thing.
Yes, these walls are very load-bearing.
Oh, yes. We don't want to hear whatever goes on in your rooms.
They
Yeah,
respect
he's pretty
privacy.
loud, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Hello.
Greetings.
Hi. I'm Kilroy.
Oh, nice to meet you, Kilroy.
Thank you.
Hey, Harry's friend?
Are we friends now?
We are acquaintances, we're not friends yet.
He is my customer. Although someone else is apparently going to be paying for the rooms.
Oh, I didn't know you worked here. I thought you were just drinking with them. Oh.
Oh, I run the establishment. My wife owns it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
I'm not offended. I married up.
I'll take care of the rooms, I suppose.
Thank you, bro.
Pay him out.
For
Thank
personal
you.
reference, Sid is using group funds for this, right? Or is he using his own purse?
Wouldn't you like to know?
That's why I said for player reference, not for Mary reference.
He's using his own.
He's only got one big purse.
I don't like that.
You're a chaperone.
Don't like that at all.
It's a cover. He uses his money for the small things, so then he embezzle the group money for the big things.
It's all a tax write-off.
Where do you think Millie learned it all from?
Bernie Madoff.
Yeah.
You said it earlier. I had to bring it back. Okay, so he takes the coins that you hand him and he stands up slowly and walks around behind the counter and opens the cash box and puts in the coins. Thank you. Let's see, keys. And he's like staring up at the wall. There we go. And he just grabs 5 keys. There are only 5 that are up there. He grabs all of them. They're here on the counter. Whenever you'd like to pick them up, you may choose whatever rooms you want to sleep in, except for the one that is not represented by this key. That'd be room 4. Don't go into room 4.
Okay.
Go into room 4.
Hey, what's in room 4? And why can't we go there?
It's not really your business.
Oh,
Give him the business card, KT, and then he'll tell you.
good point. Hey, here's our card. I don't really want to talk about this right now, but I'm also in the business. And King Adventure, this is something we can do, but now, can you tell me why not room 4?
No. But you look like you can use something to drink.
Yes, Kevin. This is
Yeah, my second best friend died today, and it's been really tough on me.
Oh, there.
Yeah,
one of the
yeah.
capitals I've come to know.
Let me tell you about Stompy and all the good times we had as I sit here and drink with you, sir.
It's a relatively short story.
I'll tell you about Bob. Good old Bob took Stompy in his arms today, and he might be here for a couple hours.
Oh, Stompy was a pet.
No, Stompy was my second best friend.
My mistake.
Would you call your second best friend a pet?
Well, my second best friend, my first best friend, in fact, is a dog. So yes.
That's not a nice thing to call your friend.
Okay.
Kevin,
I don't like the implication.
Because that's what Millie was going for.
Given time, who knows what would have happened.
He's a lonely guy right now.
Kilroy, before you get into a conversation with Kevin about Stompy, that might take a while. You know a man named Gosetsu?
Everyone in Doma knows the name Gosetsu.
Yeah, I assume. He's in the city still. I know he came here before we got here. I was wondering if we could possibly get a note to him if he was still in the city.
Oh, well, I'm not familiar with his itinerary, but perhaps you can go to the castle gates and try to give them a note to give to him. He resides within Doma Castle, as he is the bodyguard of, or lead general, I should say, of King Ian.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
Hey, quick question. Why do they call him Gaysetsu? They don't call me straight Kevin.
Kevin, let's table this discussion, for I have a question for the professor.
Well, yes.
A word in private?
Sure, Terry, sure.
Take steps away from Kilroy. Remind me, it's been a long time. Why are we searching out this Gosetsu?
Well, because he's the person we dealt with, made the deal that we would come see King Heian, so I figured it would probably be a good idea to let him know that we'd arrived, and then...
Capital idea. Very, very well thought out there. I shall return back to my original diversion. Kilroy, can I fill this cup up?
You finished it already.
Carlog and I shared it.
Sure. He takes your glass and he goes to pour some more. He's not charging for this. This is like his hobby. He just likes bringing over alcohol.
Are there other glasses around?
Not to kill.
Are you asking him that?
No.
From what I understand, Millie, we're bringing it for a proper burial.
Tavern. He just.
Oh, so how rude of me. Yeah.
Did we put the body in the bag of holding, or somebody lugging around a corpse in a
No,
blanket?
it's in the wagon by the mech.
Oh, so we left the guards are cooking?
Yes.
I'm like, what is this?
It's wrapped. It's wrapped up.
Did we cast
Gentle repose.
General Repose, so it does not.
It does not smell.
Yeah.
But was that the intent that we left the body over there?
Dead time.
Hey, for all we know, time of his life going on right now. We don't know.
We don't know.
And you do have your sounding sentry on the mech.
Yes.
It's not going to go off from them poking it, right?
If they go within,
technically, but I mean, it's up on the cockpit, so if they go up to the cockpit, it'll.
They find the key then.
Or if they stick their head in the guns.
Well, then that's great. It'll be sad that I'm not there to see it.
It shouldn't shoot automatically.
No, but they can get your head stuck. That's the fun of it, right? You don't know. You don't
that's
know.
the hope that
You
when
don't
we come
know.
back, we're gonna find like 3 guards stuck in the mech. All of them like.
One of them got his head stuck, so someone else put their head in to see if they could figure out what got him stuck.
Exactly, lemmings.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't make the rules.
You know, I learned that whole lemming study was false. Yeah,
They like literally threw them off the cliffs. Fucked up.
What are the chances? They just want to go off the cliff.
Yeah.
They chose the cliff over death by clubbing or shooting or
They
whatever.
let a fire in front of them.
Something,
Yeah.
something to frighten them off the cliff.
They put the gun there. You better
Walk the plank.
Take your chances. Or...
Okay, so he brings back another glass filled for you. It's really fucking strong, even for you. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
I'm not gonna do good on this one. I'm out. I have 3.
You're
Oh, I forgot you respect in the lower con like me.
Lower con.
I've
got
you're just, by the time he brings it back to you, you're just
Yes, I will ponder about this as I
Passed out mid-conversation with Sid.
Well, see, now you don't have to share a room.
Sweet. Only one with the room to themselves.
Don't need a room anymore, Kilroy. This will do just fine. This circular couch, circular like time and stories that go on.
what Kilroy hears is
And monologuing in sleep. Yesterday's Cowahog, what do you think?
yeah, perfect. Cool. So you all make to your rooms for the night?
Before everybody splits off, I'm gonna go over to Millie and Deus and Tavi. Listen, I'm thinking that I might have a need for a second Newlith. I was wondering if you guys could help me out putting together another one like the one previously made.
Yeah, well, we still have the schematics for the other one, but I think with Tavi's assistance, we could probably upgrade it to maybe do a little bit more.
Look forward to seeing what you can come up with.
Yeah. Yeah, well, here, I'll hand Tavi the... we don't have the materials. Oh, the materials are going to come, Millie. I'll hand Tavi the previous blueprints that we had, and then hopefully he can, like, upgrade them or something with some Garlean technology or some embellishments.
Take a look.
Yeah, the last one was kind of pricey, though. Millie had a good point, because we had to go into a little bit of debt with other Sid.
I think I have enough to cover it if we need it. Just let me know what you need. Sure. Is Kilroy, is there market where I might be able to find some kind of materials for them to craft with?
Yes, there's a rather large bazaar directly outside of this inn.
I feel like we walked down a long stretch of open-air mall, found a motel, and then asked, are there any shops around here?
That's exactly what happened.
How bizarre, though.
He downs his whole drink, then he passes out.
Yeah, I can definitely...
And it shouldn't be all that late in the day, right? Because we fought in the morning, and then it wasn't a long travel to the river to then get across, and then we spent an hour at the spa, so like...
Early afternoon, maybe.
I'd say early to mid-afternoon, based off of
right?
chain of events.
Well, Harry's drunk, so it must be noon.
It must be at least noon.
It's at least 5.
No, it's at least noon. Harry's a professional. No getting drunk before noon.
All that to be said, that the shops are probably still open.
Right.
Yeah, I can go and... I can definitely go and look for some materials. I'll just get settled in and head back out, I guess.
That might not be the best idea. Kenji says, walking in to the inn again, even though he was the first one in when we first came.
What's going on?
So we were being followed, and in the 6 seconds it took me to walk into the inn and out of the inn, they completely vanished from sight, which means they're an expert, and they just wanted to know where we were sleeping tonight. So, could give us the opportunity for a nice little ambush.
No, you just told us about that. I mean, unless you count all the other passengers on the ship. Those bastards.
Do you have any idea who would have been following us?
Nah, I rolled a nat 20, but I couldn't determine that.
Oh.
I guess my 18
I saw him too, but it was pretty brief.
You didn't get a secret message on your phone? Okay.
Hans, man,
Must be needed.
maybe. Or Hien? I know who that is. Totally.
Yeah, King Hien of Doma.
Oh, fuck that guy. Could also be my friend, so, you know, we'll see. I hear the laws are a lot more lax on killing than in Kugana.
I was about to ask that. We're not under the same protection that we would have been over in
All that white stuff.
Kugane, huh?
No.
With a dog.
Oh.
What happened?
Your icon with the little dog circling it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Weird. Threw me off.
Well, what would you suggest we do? Just hunker down until we go to the castle?
No, I mean, we have a couple options. We could slip out. We could sleep in watches. We could ambush. I'm guessing if they wanted to know where we were sleeping, might stand to reason they were trying to catch us in our sleep. Just a theory, though. They want us dead after a fight was the best time. I mean, maybe. There's going to be a period of time before we're fully rested. And also, I'd rather take on the lot of us asleep than the lot of us drained of some power.
Fair. I would imagine if we stuck in a decent enough group, there wouldn't be much of a... Wouldn't want to be jumped like that.
Sorry, Sandra.
Could also just be Hien's men keeping eyes on us. But I tend to err on the side of caution.
Well, I mean, we can just hunker down, take our watches for the rest of the night. It's a whole half a day we got, or a big group of us could go out together and make us less of a target. So, I'm open to anything.
Do the rooms have windows?
Yeah.
Are they openable windows, or are they like
No,
small
it's
windows?
glass panes. Still openable.
Yeah, you try her.
It's the Las Vegas of the area. None of them open up.
Yeah.
You don't want anyone jumping 5 feet to their death.
I
Hey,
can't
for
take
Lallavels, it's a serious risk.
No, this is a single story inn.
Alright, well, maybe if anyone wants to go out, we should stick together.
Was that Tommy?
If anyone wants to go out, then maybe we should stick together. At least maybe half the group.
I think 5 or 6 of us should be sufficient to keep an eye on each other.
I agree. I'll stay back with the drunks, make sure they stay okay. By that I mean the ones who can't move, not this one.
Well, since we're gonna be crafting your Neolith, maybe it should be me, you, Deus, and Millie.
Well,
One other
Kenji just said Kenji just said he'll stick with the people who can't fight right now, but yeah, I can go. Sherbin, Tavi, Deus, Millie.
Oh yeah, of course we'll go with you. We, like Tavi said, we should be there to make sure that the material is a good quality and it will be serviceable in the crafting. Hey, Kevin, do you feel like going out with us, or are you gonna stay here? Because you seem a little down.
Yeah, Max, I'll go wherever you want to go. Is there a problem? I wasn't really listening. I mean, someone's following us or something?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like Kenji said, but who knows? I mean, passengers from the boat were following us too, all the way across the river. So I don't know if it's a danger or not. But if you want to stay here and stay in the room, I can give you the key. Otherwise, you can come with me. That's fine.
No. I mean, killing things always makes me kind of happy. If I could find something to kill that deserves it, I think that'll be a good thing.
I don't think we're going to be killing anything, hopefully.
I disagree, Professor. Some things need to die.
All right.
Well, yeah. Well, Kenji's right. Then I think everyone's happy, right?
So myself, Sherbin, Deus, Kevin, Tavi, Sol.
No, Soul would see that Sid's going and he'd stay behind.
Okay.
Now roleplay.
Let's get some good party dramas.
Forming alliances.
Boats it off
Sid's
the
out
island.
here trying to call out his magic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't just ask a guy about his magic, Sid. Come on.
Yeah. Now Tom's with us. Ooh, juicy.
Okay, so then staying behind is Soul, Millie, Harry,
Omega.
And that's it.
I guess that's
Kenji?
it, yeah.
Yeah, Kenji?
Oh, and Kenji, sorry, yeah. Soul,
Kenji was staying back with the drunks.
yeah, so Harry, Kenji, Millie, Soul, Omega, stay behind.
Okay. So 5 and 5.
5 and 5, okay.
I see you drinking your friend's swill. Would you like something better?
Got anything harder?
I think I do. And
Take you to room 4.
No.
What was that?
Let me take you to room 4.
Oh no. No, he pours some of his moonshine in a tumbler for you. Try that. It'll put hair on your chest. Oh, you're very tall.
Soul will just go to drink it normally.
Talking about my
not
chest.
expecting it, and then be like,
It's like turpentine.
you were not kidding, sir.
I never do.
Gotta drink a little slowly next time.
Okay, so those of you who are going out shopping, I hear the dogs just
They're having a good old time.
Yeah, they're doing bitey face.
Using their energy.
bitey face. Is that like slappy face except more fun?
Yeah, they start biting each other's faces.
Yeah. All right. So those of you who are going out, and Millie, you are staying behind. You said. Yeah. Those of you who are going out, literally as soon as you step outside, there is an open air bazaar. More or less.
There's 7 You're fucked.
That's what I was They all have wares for you to buy, though.
Could they? Where's?
Just drop smoke bombs, then market stalls appear.
I'll deactivate the Newlith that I have and hold it out for Deus and Tavi. I think the materials this took was around 100 gil when we first made this, so if you have any ideas, any improvements you'd like to make just by looking at it, feel free to let me know. I can cover whatever we need.
Davis is in the bathroom.
Very extensive look.
Just ponder.
One of the things that you'll notice while they're looking over it is that the materials that were used to make it were things that they were able to get from the Skysteel manufactory, which might not be widely available. I thought you were about to slap someone with that. I just saw you peeling off your glove.
I challenge Harry to a duel.
Not technically not doing that.
Yeah.
She might come back.
I expected that a lot sooner in the campaign, though. But okay.
Challenging someone to a duel.
Challenging Harry to a duel.
Harry,
Specific.
Harry's very friendly.
Friends everywhere.
I got
Friends like these.
Friends like
low
these. 60 seconds later.
places. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Country sounds like a dying cat. All right. Did I offend you just now?
No.
Oh.
I was gonna think of something else.
About the dying cat.
Yeah.
I like cats.
I like cats too. They just make me die.
Yeah, it seems like we might have to improvise a little bit if we're going to build it the things we find here, but like I said, whatever you and Tavi think you can come up with, Deus, I can float.
Okay, well that sounds good. So it sounds like we have a wide range of options, Tavi. So the previous neolith we used an etheric circuit, a lot of cogs, and then there's a little bit of a propeller action going on top. So there was a motor.
Did I tell you what materials you were using to make it? Okay.
So, like, out of game, normally, what do these cost? Is it an actual thing that they're supposed to cost?
In the book, it's about 100 gil of material.
If the material's available.
Yes, if the material's available.
I bet it's available.
Yeah.
There's gonna be no problem.
But on the bright side, with the Guardian technology at our fingertips, then our material options have maybe doubled.
Okay.
Yes,
Looking around
it doesn't particularly say what it needs to be made out of. In the book, at least.
paper. It's a paper airplane, just flies around you. Yeah. Okay, so looking around the bazaar, there's a lot of things here. More so than anything, food, and also apparently various liquors. But
Here, wakes up.
I have my coffee.
My lush senses.
you do, however, find several stalls that are selling knickknacks, toys, weapons. There is an armorer that is selling things there. Again, these are stalls. It's not a huge selection of things, but there is a rare materials stall. Somebody selling metals and other things of that nature. It looks like a lot of knickknacks, odds and ends, and things that might have been salvaged from maybe Garlean things, maybe other machinery that would be seen around. What was that? And then there's also, in that same stall with the salvage, it looks like metals that were found were melted down and smelted into ingots, because he has stacks of ingots there, but none of them look like entirely pure. But they don't look bad quality.
Okay, well, then we should probably peruse those stalls then and see. So Tavi, do you think if we get like some intact Guardian technology, that would be a good starting point, or should we go for some ingots?
Probably a little of both. Maybe a couple patty whacks.
Give a dog a bone.
Yeah, where's the dog?
I was thinking of a way to work that in, but it didn't come. Just like the dog. It didn't come.
Sad.
Not like that!
Okay.
I know we were breathing.
All right. Well, why don't you look at the Guardian scrap stuff, because you're probably more informed about that, and I'll look at the ingots and.
You know a lot about trash. Go look at that.
Professor, see if you can find some like cogs. We need a lot of cogs.
It's imprinted with Garlean stuff. That's what it says in scrap there. Okay, looking around, you sift through the materials and nothing really stands out. This is a new lift. This would be a new lift. But as you're looking at it, in your mind, your engineer's mind, you're starting to see it come together. You're like, oh, that piece could fit right here, and we could put this one right here. Oh, that would be a good casing. We're gonna need some of that metal to melt down for this. That's just kind of what's going on in your head right now. Tabi, something similar is going on, except you also have a twinge of pain seeing broken down Garlean tech being sold in this way. But it's more like just a twinge of annoyance, more so than pain, I should say. But you think that you're able to find what you need here. The only problem is the proprietor wants 300 gills worth for
My
it.
goodness. It's like a lot of money.
It's materials that can't normally be found here.
Okay, well, I can buy that.
Oh, you will? Okay, yes, 300 gil,
Okay.
and everything that you just picked out is yours.
Okay, perfect. Then I'll go see what the other people have been doing.
Yes, 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 have a great day. Thank you so much.
Tourists.
He's just got a big old smile on his face. Hey, what do you have?
What do we know?
He's got something in his mouth. It looked like a dice.
A die? Really?
Yeah, it's fluff from one
Oh,
of
is
the
it
toys.
plus? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they've been
It was the same
disemboweling
size
the
as,
dog.
Hey, Professor Toby, look what I got.
Professor Toby.
Great. How much did that cost you?
Not bad. It
Yes?
looks like, what, like $50 gil worth of stuff there?
Oh yeah. 50 gil worth of stuff there.
There you go.
It's just like, it's always fun.
Yeah. Well, for you, Professor, it's free because like this is on me. I want to.
Hey, DX, I'm so confused. Didn't you just pay 300 gold, Gil?
300 gil?
Just kind of lurking around.
Well, KT, you know,
That was the convenience
It
fee.
was a donation.
in a certain sense, you are correct, but in another sense, you're very, very wrong.
Oh, I'm not thinking straight, DX. You're right. I'm probably wrong.
No, you're right, KT. You're right.
I'm wrong, DX.
Don't cry. You're making me cry.
I'm gonna go with DX. I'm gonna cry with DX.
Do we want to go back and see where you bought this stuff?
Like
going on out there?
6 weirdos show up. Sold about something for 300, yo.
Oh no, it was 50. It was 50 Gil, I think. I can't remember.
No, you're right. It was 300. It could have been 600. I don't know.
Where did you
No, I
buy
don't
this stuff?
know. 50 Gil.
That's how we know we're winning money.
Over there at the end of the row.
Come on, let's go back over there.
All right.
Oh my god. Is Sid gonna demand to see the manager?
Sherman's there. She has that mother's guilt.
That's true.
But she'll get to use it if she's not here.
Jess, how would you berate a shopkeeper who took advantage of chaos?
Oh, hello again. And very quickly points to a sign that says no refunds.
Oh, I wasn't looking for a refund, but I'm gonna crack my knuckles. I found this shiny rock. I'm gonna pick a rock up off the ground, and I think that you want to buy it for maybe, I don't know, 150 gil.
I
Roll an
like it.
intimidation check.
I like it.
That was good.
$15.
I'm gonna assist really quick. Hey,
You can't choose to assist after you hear what the roll is.
I'm gonna assist. Okay, well, I'm gonna assist in RP. Okay.
Okay.
You seem angry. Is this the person I need to kill? Is that gonna make me feel better?
Oh my god.
We're all getting arrested.
Well,
They ask, we don't know them.
I've been here all the time.
you know, that is a beautiful rock that you have there. I think I will indeed pay you 150 gil for it. And he slams it on the counter.
Congratulations.
That was good. It was really good.
Tommy, what a badass.
Very fair of you.
He's just
So am I-
smiling like, away.
Am I killing this one now?
No.
Let's go.
Okay,
No,
come
but it
on,
would have been
DX.
nice if we knew we could sell rocks to him in the first place.
I know. I have shoes.
That would have bought cheaper.
I got this thing in my shoe that's been killing me.
I look down. Are there any rocks on the ground?
Tommy literally pulled a piece of the pavement.
Like a cobblestone path. Just yoink.
Oh, I'd like to sell a rock too. How much one is this one worth?
I'm all out of money for today. I'm no longer collecting rocks. Thank you very much. Sorry, we're clear.
I'm pretty sure the
It's
ex
alright,
gave
Kevin,
me
let's go.
50. Okay. I'll kill you next time.
What?
Do I see any? Do I see any like booksellers on the way?
There are not a lot of books here. You do see a scroll shop.
It's an illiterate country.
No, you saw somebody reading when you came into the bathhouse.
Yeah, he's a town reader.
Look at these college people coming in here.
There's a scroll rack.
Go over there and look for the person running it. Excuse me, I'm just trying to get some maybe a small journal, some kind of book that musical notation can be made in.
The Mikote that is standing there is what? Mikote has wishes.
Deus just shoots him.
That's Deus' heel turn moment.
Yeah.
We don't really sell books here. We have scrolls. We have blank scrolls that you could use to transcribe music. I don't really know what you do with music.
Fair enough. How much for say 6 of them? 6 blank scrolls.
Well, the vellum is very expensive, you see. So I would be happy to sell you 12 gil per scroll.
Oh yeah, Professor. Clearly, this shopkeep doesn't understand what music is. Hold on.
Oh God.
I'm so glad you don't have your computer to actually play. Okay, six gil per scroll as long as you take him away.
I can handle that, and I give him 36 gil.
Okay. Here are your scrolls. Thank you. I'm going to plug my ears now.
Probably a wise idea.
Yes. It's good quality vellum, but it's again, it's not just like an open-sided scroll. It's a scroll like you're opening the Torah kind of thing. So it's got like
Roll.
Yeah, roll.
Scroll.
I was gonna say rolling pins, but same concept.
If you take them out, you can make them pay. Buy with it.
Tavi, Deus,
Close your eyes.
Tavi, Deus, anything else that you think we can need while we're out here?
I'm gonna look and see if it looks like we have enough stuff yet.
You should be able to make a new list with what you have. Yes.
I think this should be good.
Okay. And just real quick, out of character, did Tavi give Deus the 150, or did he keep it himself?
Oh, I gave it back.
Okay. Oh, just checking.
It's really interesting that you chose 150 because that was going to be my bargaining price for it. that was going to be the price where he goes, "That's literally the lowest I can go." That's yeah.
Nice.
All right. Unless anybody else has anything else they need to buy out here, we can start heading back.
Okay, I love you.
I like how Kevin's
run.
like ratting Deus out.
Good night.
8:30.
He just has early work.
He's in Detroit right now. Wait,
Detroit.
no, wait, who
That
left?
was Will.
That was Will. That was Will. I'll take like another 15 if you.
Will is also in Detroit.
Will's also in Detroit, yeah.
Kevin, is there anything that might make you feel better?
Yes, Stompy back.
Well, I mean, other than that, something that we can get you here at the market.
As you're asking this, you're walking past a taxidermy stall, and they have they have a mounted mammoth head in the stall.
Nice. Head down with it.
Stompy would have loved that.
Oh, that's right, that's it.
Oh, I think I just need a good night's sleep with my best friend, and I think I'll be back to normal tomorrow. And I'll forget about Stompy. My pa always said, if you have emotions, you just gotta stick them down deep. Forget
Kevin-
about them, and they just go away.
Hey, Kevin, would you like to take one of these scrolls and maybe write a song for Stompy?
Yeah, right. Wow.
So Kevin, are you saying that you just need to turn it off like a light switch?
Feels like something he'd do.
I'm more interested in Kevin's dad now.
I think you just turn it off like a light switch, it just goes away. And then you use that to fuel sword fighting abilities. Anyway, but thanks, Professor, for trying.
Who did we just? Oh, was that Will?
Well, I think it was we lost Will, and then that was Omega.
Yeah, it was done.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Let me see.
Kind of take a look around, looking for anybody looking at us, I guess.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
That's what they want, though.
All damn ninjas.
Yeah, the ninjas. Yeah. So after the professor talks to Kevin about that, I'll go up to Sid and I'll say like, can I have that scroll?
Yeah, absolutely, Dash.
Okay. Good. He might not be able to write, but I can.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Teamwork makes the dream work.
I'm still here DMing. I'm just.
Oh, okay. I thought you were in the bathroom.
God bless.
Thank you.
Back towards the inn.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. Harry's still passed
I
out.
have a poop bag in my pocket.
He didn't poop.
Is Soul out in the main area still?
Oh, Millie had stuff to do while they were out gallivanting.
Can we say that Saul's taking his rest?
In the main area or in the room?
I would assume he would go to the room.
Sure.
You don't have to ask me that. You just say that's what you're doing.
I was gonna go to probably the same room as Soul. I'm guessing Tavi's sharing rooms.
I would assume, yeah, that they would have set that up.
Well, while they were out, Millie would have gone into Sid and Sherman's room and got all the mammoth meat out of the bag of holding to take over to Kilroy and see if he knows how to make jerky or mammoth steaks. And if not, then she would have lugged it over to a butcher, completely ignoring Kenji's advice. Kenji's advice.
Advice, yeah.
Not to leave by yourself.
So you go to ask Kilroy. I don't know what I'm doing with meat, but my wife Ingrid does. That's not a sexual joke. You're a child.
Soul for
So why are you on the roof?
It is unconscious hair, just high five.
No, she's a wonderful cook, and she knows how to make a mean jerky. She should be back any minute now, actually.
Then Millie starts unloading 80 pounds of mammoth meat onto whatever closest counter is.
Oh, that is unsanitary.
Prestidigitation. And then continues unloading meat.
Right. Well, she should be back anytime. I'm gonna go get like some butcher paper to put that on.
And then Millie will take she'll like find, just like they butchered a bunch of it, she'll cut some like 1-inch cubes and then stick them on her hair needle dagger and then sprinkle it with some of the curing salt that she has to rub in her scars, and then lights her blade on fire with her...
You're making a kebab.
Making kebab. Just on the counter.
Sitting there in the middle of a tavern.
Well, because she has the green flame blade cantrip, which is the pink flame blade for her.
Does it have heat to it?
It causes fire damage. So,
Yeah, I'll allow it.
she's just roasting.
After about 20 minutes, the door opens and in comes a giant of a woman. She is an Ellison and very tall for an Ellison, and very broad, like stocky, and she comes in, and behind her, she's like,
I was gonna say she is to Elizin what Raubon and Gosetsu are to Hire.
yes,
Big, nice
Yes.
thing, mama.
Gosetsu's bigger than Raubon.
Right, but both of them are far above what you as a player could be in their
I think
specific.
Raubon is max height for Hire, but I'm not 100% on that.
Okay, she's max height for
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But yes, she's big. She's abnormally large. But she comes in and she's carrying behind her. She's got like a sack full of goodies or whatever she picked up at the bazaar. Oh, we're gonna eat well for a while. Huh? Oh, we have guests. Well, hello.
Is she muscular or
She's
bulky?
very muscular.
Okay.
Broad, no.
Yeah. She's like bodybuilder.
Broad.
Yeah. And she was a broad until a moment ago.
Drunk.
You like that?
That's pretty. I like that.
A little bit like Brienne of Tarth. Yes, that's pretty accurate. Oh, that was you. I don't know why I looked over there. That was you that sent it. But yes, that's kind of what I was going for. But she walks in and is that raw meat that I smell?
It's cooked meat.
No, he laid down 80 pounds of raw meat on the counter.
Yeah, they could have been smelling what's on the kebab.
True.
I know.
Maybe you just started
That's Millie being probably literally close to half this person's height.
If that.
Well, I mean, okay, because Millie's just under 5 feet tall, so
Okay,
she's
yeah.
at like 7 feet something.
Yeah.
Max for a male Elzin's about 6'10", 6'11", I think.
Something like that. But even for an elephant, she's tall.
So she'll gesture at the cooked mammoth or the raw mammoth, and then offer a
One cube.
cube of the impromptu kebab.
That?
Is a child cat person
Mammoth.
cooking mammoth in my bar?
She doesn't even seem fazed by that at all. She just takes the meat. I love mammoth meat.
Just all these innuendos.
That wasn't intentional.
Oh, I thought.
What the other ones were?
I'm really not doing any of them intentionally.
I bet you do love the mammoth meat.
Who do I need to kill? What?
You killed a bunch.
Hello, Millie.
Tells it like it is.
Are you admitting a war crime?
Wait, what?
We killed a bunch of Matanga, which are the elephant people, and 3 mammoths.
Are you a wolf? That's the question.
That's true.
Technically, comma, no.
It's
Period.
genocide in that case.
Crime. Just a crime.
Yeah.
That's in the day.
You know what? I don't think I want to know.
Ask, don't tell.
You can't retract the question once the answer is being slowly written.
Attacked. I see. No. Well, I don't want to know any more than that. You have mammoth meat. I love cooking mammoth meat, or curing it. Are you looking to make jerky out of it? It's very popular in these parts. Oh, you can make a lot more than 10 steaks from what you have here.
Oh, times 10.
Well, I don't know how to make Jackie, but I know how to make jerky. I'm just fucking.
This is how you get 1-star reviews like that.
Millie's handwriting is the same font I use in the journals. I just suck.
The innkeeper made fun of my writing.
She will die.
What are you doing? I'm yelping. Sorry. He said that's how you get a 1-star review on Yelp. I mean, jerky's takes a little bit of time to make. It's not an overnight thing, but I could certainly slice up some steaks out of this and wrap them for you, and unless you want me to cook them immediately.
Dry age.
Are you trying to eat them immediately, or right this moment?
I'm hungry.
Well, it would take about that long to cook. So, yeah. Well, I'll cook it for you, and then I can start preparing the jerky for you. Call it 5 gold.
Plop.
Call it 5 gil. Fuck you, thank you. 5 gil.
Gotta keep you honest.
Sorry. Never mind. I thought I saw something else before. I didn't. It's no crap. Great, that was easy. Swipes it off. See you in 45 minutes.
Cool. And then while she's distracted, Millie's going to go outside and peek in the window of room 4.
Ooh. The curtains are closed.
Does she hear anything?
Can you mage hand curtains
No,
behind
you
the
cannot.
window?
If you can see through an open window, you could, but I don't have Mage Hand. I mean, like, if it's clear glass, you can cast spells through it.
I think Mage Hand, you can't be impeded, can you?
That's not a function in 5th edition so much, as long as you have line of sight, which doesn't factor in invisible barriers. Unless spells like Wall of Force, which would specifically
I
specify.
don't think I would personally
They're
allow
magic
you to do a
curtains.
Mage Hand if you didn't have a way to get it in the room.
Okay.
That's me
I
personally.
don't have Mage Hand, so it's a
That
moot
an
point.
innuendo?
Huh?
Was that an innuendo?
How is that an innuendo?
The hand in the room?
Now you're just stretching.
That's what happens when you put the hand in a room.
Yeah. Wow.
I set you up for the setup.
Wow.
Yeah, this guy.
You just drink more of this alcohol.
It's pretty good. It's pineapple, so it's healthy.
That's right.
I think that's how that works, yeah.
Fruit salad.
It's a salad.
Yeah.
Would you put a tomato in a fruit salad?
Like a Bloody Mary? Sure.
What was that? It's the 6
wisdom,
attributes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Describe
All about
Push a
some-
tomato, throw a tomato.
Eat a rotten tomato.
Eat a
Yeah, know a tomato is a fruit. Be wise enough to not put a tomato in a fruit salad.
sell it.
And then
And then sell a
sell
tomato-based fruit salad, yeah.
Yes. I love it. It's a good descriptor of the attributes. Unless you didn't follow that.
don't pay that.
All right. So you can't see anything into that room. You also don't have Mage Hand, so fuck you.
Alright, let's go to the door itself and just... Are there keyholes?
In room 4?
In
Exactly
the rooms?
like the other
But yeah, I mean, the rooms have keyholes. Yeah, then she'll look through the keyhole, see what she can see.
The keyhole does not go all the way through, clearly. It's a lock mechanism. It's not like just stare straight.
Well, I mean,
ahead.
skeleton keys go all the way through based on how
That's not what
they
it is,
work.
though.
It's a fantasy game.
Fantasy Costco. Sorry. Strong Adventure Zone.
Oh, okay. That explains it.
Oh, wait, that's different than Adventure Time?
Yes.
Adventure Zone is a D&D live play, except it's very loose when I say D&D live play because they basically it's incredibly loose on the rules.
Yeah.
Like
And Adventure Time is an animated D&D live play.
I enjoyed it from a story perspective. I hated it from a gameplay perspective.
That's what I make it up.
Yeah, because it makes Dimension 20 look not, or makes serious.
Well,
look
Dimension 20
Dimension-
is supposed to be good anyway. I haven't watched.
Well, I mean, it makes it look
20.
serious by
Yes,
comparison.
yes.
The Dimension 20
I got
is very...
I got it.
Oh,
Good night,
Alright, sorry.
I'm waiting.
For what?
Yeah.
I don't know. The next said wait.
I thought you said you had a hit. You didn't say wait. We said bye.
Okay, bye. Good night, all.
Well, we could have had them all night.
It's going to keep you on waiting for the next hour and a half.
Yeah. Good night.
Alright, then Millie will knock on the door and ding dong ditch. Just run down the hall and hide around the corner to see if anybody opens the door.
That was best knock, but the dogs get mad. Nobody answers.
Cool.
Wow, did he really hear me just do?
Yeah.
Open the door.
Dogs know what's up.
Cool. Then
That's
Millie,
why I tell you guys not to knock because they go crazy.
I only do it just to make sure Fen is contained so he doesn't run away.
Just text me. I'll open the door for
I
you.
know, it's like Amazon delivery.
Hey,
They
welcome
do it
back.
all the time.
Alright, then Millie's gonna pick the lock.
Alright, so the hallway's, like, not hidden. Like, it's plain view from the entryway. Like the lobby where everybody is. Just FYI.
Well, everybody being Harry and the now occupied Ingrid.
But not Killjoy is what I would
Oh,
call
yeah, he's
Killjoy.
brother. Yeah. Good point.
His last name's Roberto.
Roberto.
Arigato, Mr. Roberto.
But they're British, so they don't say that R. Second R. Roberto.
Roberto.
Not if it's not the beginning of a syllable.
Okay.
Roberto.
Well,
really?
Yeah.
I guess you're right. They do pronounce H's though.
H's.
H's, yes.
okay.
Now you're about to say something, Poe.
I was thinking of the water boy.
Water sucks. It really sucks.
His daddy's name is Roberto.
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 I swear somebody else brought up the water boy today, and I can't remember.
I thought he was going to say Ben Franklin was the devil.
Whose fault was the devil? Little girls, it's the devil.
Millie's going to cast Prestidigitation to make a raunchy fart smell where Harry is sitting at the bar next to.
I think I get a saving throw.
It's near you. It is not upon you.
It smells awful. You can roll a save throw to see if you wake up.
Wake up. I don't know, 14 plus something? Oh, 13.
You have a -1 on your constitution.
We both
I
do.
have liver disease, man. He drinks a lot.
It's a cantrip with a non-harmful sensory
Oh,
effect.
shit.
But you didn't.
Specifically so that Kilroy would smell it,
Yeah.
because he's right there.
And he does smell it coming from Harry's general direction.
I would clear my
He
name.
scoots over, and his back is now to you.
Then pick the lock and sneak in the
roll a
room.
sleight of hand check for picking locks.
The sleight of hand or thieves' tools?
Proficiency
Sorry.
with thieves.
Are you being stealthy about it?
Yes.
Roll stealth check first.
Okay, that's a 27.
In that case, you get seen by the guards. No, go ahead.
This is Oblivion, isn't it?
Stuck inside the gun.
Or Skyrim, where the horses can rat you out for crimes. They're considered witnesses in the
You're looking
game.
for the eyeball.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. Like that's why it's very hard to steal a horse in Skyrim because the horse itself will catch
report
you
you.
for stealing itself.
That explains so much. I'm like looking around. Who the fuck sees me out here?
Yeah, so you have to be hidden from the horse to steal the horse.
It's not the horse. It's like anything.
Well, anything
goes.
goes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
But okay, and then for the lock
Skyrim
itself, that is 22 on the lock.
Sure.
Baby's not sleeping.
You're leaving.
Yeah.
Alright. See you later, Al.
Okie dokie.
I mean, without leaving, we'll probably have a relatively short time.
Yeah, fuck.
But, yeah, sure. You unlock the door. You hear a click.
Then I'm gonna peek inside with my stealthiness.
Okay. When you look inside, nobody's in the room at the moment.
The door's
You
catching.
hear that sound? Yeah, I know. It's been doing that. I don't. It's like
Weird,
it's
'cause
expanded.
and it's not like it's super cold or anything to.
I mean,
It's probably the moisture in the air.
It's probably because I took a shower right before you guys came, and I'm assuming that has something to do with it, but not to that extent.
Yeah, like I literally I couldn't get out of the bathroom at first. Yeah,
Fucking panicking.
This
Like,
is literally the worst it's ever been. Like I've never.
Well, 'cause I
had
remember like you
something
mentioned it like when you first moved in that it did that, and it's literally never happened to me until today.
Yeah, I don't fucking get it. Anyway,
Weird.
yeah, I just tried to come out of there too, and I had to tug it. No. Anyway,
I'm glad you're in
Looking-
while you're talking about.
God damn it!
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
were you tugging it too?
I was listening to you, so yeah.
Okay, wow. This took a turn.
Nobody's in the room.
There is a trapdoor in the room. Oh my gosh. That you can see. There's also all kinds of writing on the floors, on the walls, in red paint, ink. Not really sure what it is. appears to be runes. There's books everywhere. The bed does not look to be slept in. There's open books everywhere, and a smell of meat coming from the room.
Oh, fun. Runes on.
What a great hood.
No, not that.
Do the runes look similar to any of the runes I would have seen at Verdelaine Manor?
No.
Okay.
Bye.
And on the walls or walls, floor, ceiling, is it like
Everywhere.
everywhere?
It's like the number 23 if you ever saw
Yeah,
that movie.
that's exactly what I was thinking. Four.
Top secrets.
Well, now you know who you can sell your meat to.
Okay, so runes on walls, floor,
A
everywhere.
lot of coppery smell coming from there too.
And and the books are. Do they appear organized or disorganized?
They're kind of just everywhere.
Okay.
So disorganized.
All right. Smells. Cool.
Smells like Teen Spirit. I was literally, oh my god, that's so weird because I listen to this British dude who does these biographies and it's got like biographics, geographics, that's what he calls his channels, or Today I Learned or whatever. And I was literally listening to one about Kurt Cobain today.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fucking weird.
No, it's not weird. It's Kismet.
That's a great game, by the way. Kismet. I love this game.
I don't think I've actually played it.
Well, that's Kemet. Never mind. There is a game called Kismet. But Kemet is also fucking great. There is a game called Kismet.
Okay. So Millie's gonna slip into the room and lock the door behind her, and then check the trap door for traps.
See.
Sure. Roll a investigation.
Turns out it's just the door. Oh. Damn.
Poopily. That's a big old 10.
Okay. The act of investigating the trapdoor, just by looking at it and putting your hand on it, you feel a shock run up your arm.
Fun.
And for a good 6 seconds, you can't move your body. But then you're able to remove your hand. However,
You explode.
5 points of electric damage, which I know electric is not necessarily a thing in 5e, but whatever.
Okay. That's
not-
So you take away
I thought it was.
You're right. It's
Sonic
thunder and noise. It's Sonic.
I can do this all day.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah, because it's Sonic and Pathfinder. It's
Yeah.
thunder in this.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're right.
Millie's gonna touch it again and see if the same thing happens, or if it was discharged.
It does. You take 8 points of damage.
Jeez.
Ouch.
That should be 13, I think.
Yep.
Between those two.
You're
Okay.
like half dead now, so.
I got 6 health on this level.
The paralysis lasted for 2 rounds this time, so.
Okay.
What happens if I touch it again?
It can't happen one more time.
Surely you don't have 2 charges.
It has
Is
three
it
charges.
a-
Don't call me Shirley.
Like a loop? Nice. A loop, like the trapdoor with a looped handle to pull up. Like what is? How would I open it? Trap aside.
You have no idea.
So it's just like I can tell that there is a panel in the
It's
floor.
very clearly a panel in the floor. But you have no idea how to open it.
Okay. Let's see. What?
Millie's good. Curiosity's really gonna kill her.
Yes. Very. No, she embodies that.
Where's Millie, everybody? I don't know.
Yeah, what's that smell of burning fur?
Actually got like more lives.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. With
Just
the
like an innocent meat vendor, and then we're gonna find Millie's corpse in there and blame him and murder him.
Oh, and is our video working for you guys? Our video's frozen on our end.
It just kind of blacked out for me.
Frozen.
But you can hear us fine?
I hear you.
Weird.
No, it's definitely frozen on our end. I'm looking at myself.
Okay. I'm gonna restart real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, give us the camera back. Yeah, it's thinking about it. Maybe. We're good? Or...
It's loading.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
making us work for it. Get out of here, ad.
You do nitro.
Huh?
Taking a minute.
Yeah, I don't know what's up, because...
Discord might be
Oh.
messing up.
Oh,
Like, cause I can see Poe fine, and hear
yeah.
noises
He just
fine.
blinked. There, he's moving. Yep. There you go. Okay.
I'm seeing like circling squares.
Yeah.
with the black background.
Huh. Well,
Come back in. Not of Discord, just out of the chat. But I see you back in the chat, but I don't see the camera.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like not giving the option to even like select it.
Let's try this.
Oh, it's giving you the option there, right?
Yeah, let me... Okay, so regular webcam works.
Okay.
And if I plug...
I don't see anything on mine.
I haven't turned it on.
Yeah, it's just a
giving us
preview.
It's giving us
preview.
the options. So it's like, oh. I thought I had it for a second.
Break my camera?
No, I think it just the camera needed to reset.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, that was weird. I just had to unplug and plug the camera back in.
Cool. Plug and play. Makes sense.
Interesting. Well, good to know for future, because I think that's not the first time that's happened to us.
So the weird thing is, when I looked in there earlier, the camera was off, and it happened after somebody joined. So I feel like I need to check it after somebody joins every time to see if the camera.
to make sure it's not-
maybe
doesn't
just
stop recording?
Yeah.
Well, no,
Or our
it's
camera.
recording, but your camera wasn't coming
Gotcha.
through. Like we could see it on here, but
Right.
on my end, it shows up as just your logo.
Well, that makes sense because like previous videos, it might black out.
Yeah, maybe.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do a thing. I'm going to take a water skin and pour water into the cracks of the trap door and cast shape water to freeze the water. To try to get it to expand.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do.
Can I get a diamond?
Sure, you can do that.
Cool.
It does not open.
How do you know?
Poop.
The water expands, but it doesn't push
Doesn't.
open the wood or the.
Does the wood budge at all?
No,
Damn.
it's a clever idea, but
Yeah.
generally magic trapdoors do not open that way.
Alright, then last attempt will be to take...
What is that?
It's a piece of a tree.
That's what I saw earlier.
Right. Yeah.
Alright, she'll take some, like a handkerchief, wrap it around her, one of her needles, and then try to wedge it into the crack to try to pry open the door.
Doesn't work. I'm just going to tell you
Yeah.
now, the tools at your disposal, you can stay in here, but the longer you stay in here, the more likely you are to
Get
be
zapped.
discovered
Yeah.
or die.
Okay. Then she'll just start sketching some samples of the runes that are on the walls,
Okay.
and then...
It's weird because you started sketching it and then you look at the exact same room that you saw before and it appears to have changed shape
On the wall or on my paper?
on the wall.
Okay.
But as you stare at it, it doesn't seem to be moving.
Okay. Staring at a rune, I'm going to minor illusion to recreate the rune while keeping the original rune in my line of sight.
Okay.
What do I see in that same...
It's keeping its shape while you're looking at it.
Okay. And then if I turn to the side, and then I look back.
It seems slightly different.
Now look down.
Up, down, side to side.
Look at your man. Now look at me. Now back to your man. Now back to me. I'm the man that your man could be.
Okay. Well, that's
Old Spice.
interesting. Not wanting to dilly-dally too long, then she will go to the back to the door and listen at the door to see if she hears any footsteps in the hallway.
You do not.
Cool. You have that at 15, right?
I had that at 14.
Should be 15.
He did level up, so.
Well, it was from the I had the wrong stat in wisdom for like the past several months.
That would explain it.
Yeah.
I'm good for this Sunday, not for Saturday. Just FYI.
Cool. All right, then Millie's going to how tall would you say Ingrid was?
At least 7 feet.
Okay.
Come here, Bob. Or don't.
Okay. Then she's going to cast Disguise Self and make her look like the guard that they met when they first came into town. And then
The one that was at the dock?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The one we asked for directions.
Oh, alright.
And then attempt to sneak out of the room.
Roll a stealth check.
That is a 23.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to successfully get out of the room. You were in there for about 5 minutes.
Okay. Then she'll lock the door behind her.
Okay.
And then go drop the disguise then and go back into the lobby and wait for everyone.
Okay. Dear, your hair is singed. What happened? This is Ingrid.
She holds up the skewer that she had used to make the kebabs. And then she'll light it and purposefully light more fire than was necessary for the kebab roasting.
I've done that before. That's why I don't have any hair on this arm. This one, though, is covered.
Waxed werewolf.
Yeah, more or less. And then you just Kilroy is like, honey, don't don't show so much skin in front of the customers. You know how that gets me. And he smiles at her.
Well, how old does Ingrid look by comparison to Kilroy?
About the same age.
Okay.
They're got to be like late 60s.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep. That was all that Millie had to do. So.
Okay. Well, you still got some time before that's cooked. What's everyone else doing right now?
Still sleeping in his room.
Sleeping or just in your room?
So I went into the room with Soul. Is Soul actually sleeping?
I guess he would wake up if Tommy came in.
Tommy's not exactly quiet, apparently. Okay.
Unless Tommy was trying to be stealth about it, but...
No. How's that when he comes in? Yeah.
Sorry to wake you, but what was that all about, Solus?
I don't know, I just felt like Seth was asking a lot of questions about Carlians and magic. I just didn't need to be a part of that anymore.
Maybe, but this isn't Garlemald. The people out here all have magic. Hell, I even have magic now.
Yeah, but everywhere we go, we keep running into Garlians.
Yeah, but I don't suspect this group is going to have the same sort of prejudices that you'd find back at home.
Kevin notwithstanding.
It's a different kind of prejudice.
Kevin just doesn't understand.
You might be right, but I don't know if I'm comfortable enough with them yet.
That's fine, but is there something that you're not telling me? I mean, again, I have no judgment. I obviously have my own magic now, so...
Go attack Jimmy.
Well, I guess Sid was... I think I was so thrown off because I didn't expect Sid to be so on top of what I'm doing.
Were you causing that weird mask thing on your chest?
I don't know if I was, but all I know is that when I say that I need my bow to do magic, that's not entirely truthful.
I would be lying if I didn't say I had some suspicions. But
I have
again,
no idea why or what's going on with me, but
Omega.
there's something going on. I don't know what it is, and I try not to put it out there.
well, I think you're in good company. I mean, there are some Garleans who have access to magic, it's just not common.
I guess I'm just so used to being back in the army when they look down on that.
Incredibly uncommon, in fact.
I mean, they only look down on what they can't have for themselves. There's a reason why Garlemald has put so much into taking it from other races. But, again, if having access to magic is a crime for us, then you're in good company, because I'm right there with you.
Is that because of what happened in the field, sir?
I mean, most of the magic, I think, is coming from X. But, yes, more or less. I don't know that I could be separated from him now, so for all intents and purposes, it's my magic now.
Look at me. Look at me.
Oh no.
Well, makes me feel a lot better that you understand. I wasn't sure if it'd be too much to reveal to you.
Surely not. I mean, our race has enough prejudices as it is. But, you know, you can't control what you're born with. We should embrace the gifts.
It's true, I just wish I knew what I was embracing.
You hear a voice in your ear. Just you. Jesus.
Embrace your gift, Solus.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Well, Saul's just looking around and just, never mind.
Alright, well, if you need to... It's fine if you're not comfortable talking about it with the others yet, but if you need someone to speak with, I'm right there with you, a Garlean who can use magic, so... I think
Appreciate
I'm the
that.
closest thing to understanding.
Appreciate it if you kept it between us for now.
Of course, I mean, you're keeping enough of my secrets.
Dun dun.
Not Soul, sorry. Tavi. In your ear, you hear X whispering to you,
Why are you telling him so much about us?
Gotta trust somebody.
No,
Can't do this alone.
you don't.
Ribbit.
Can I hear him reacting at all?
What?
Can I hear him reacting at all?
You can hear when he speaks back,
Oh, okay.
but you don't hear what he hears.
There's all those mysterious spirits in Tavi's scythe and a frog. The Captain Ginyu moment.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I appreciate you, saying all this. I still don't feel very comfortable about it.
It's fine.
I think
I
I'm
mean,
just gonna go to bed here and hopefully recover from the day.
that sounds good. I mean, I myself am still pretty weirded out by the whole magic thing. Hell,
You
I
and
don't
me
even
both.
know what I'm doing most of the time.
You and me both.
It's like breathing. It's secondhand.
That's again talking to you, Tavi.
Well, you were born with it, all of you.
No answer.
I guess my magic is second hand, though, not second nature.
I didn't mean to say second nature. Thank you for correcting me.
It's a good distinction.
You bought your magic at a pawn shop.
I can only give you this much.
Oh no. I pawned my magic off and now I can't afford to buy it back.
Look, I gotta make a profit. I can give you $350 for it. All right.
Did Sid go back in the inn yet?
Yes.
Then Millie's going to go up to him and offer him a bit of the kebab, and then at the same time slide a note over to him, secret-like, outlining everything she saw in room 4, specifically the fact that the runes were fucking everywhere, and they changed if she looked away from them. And the smell of blood.
I said copper.
Millie's assuming it's the smell of blood.
Okay.
Especially considering she was just lugging around a bunch of raw meat. Turns out the runes are just plans of all the places in town to steal the copper piping out of the walls.
Shit, he's on to me.
I'll lean down. Millie, they did say not to go in there.
Just looks up at him with the look of, and
You're the one who was wondering why we were doing extra things. Why are we going to get involved in something else?
Curiosity.
Stay out of there. If anything else goes weird, we'll know the first place to look. But stay away.
When did Sid turn into Tom Waits?
He's seen some shit.
What's he building in there?
All right. Yeah, just leave it, and we'll be aware of it. If something else goes really off the rails, we'll have to address it. But for now, just try to stay away from it if you can. Do I see Ingrid working with any like pots of water or anything behind the counter?
No,
Like boiling water or anything like that?
yeah, she's boiling my steak. I'm gonna throw hands.
She's not boiling it. She appears to be braising the mammoth meat.
Now, unless she's like doing the sous vide method, where you sous vide and then
No.
reverse sear it in the oven with a cast iron.
Not doing that. She's like rubbing it with various spices and things.
Copper pipes.
Obviously, you were able to get the meat out of the bag of holding. Yeah, got everything you needed.
Jimmy. It is named after the Tom Waits song.
Yeah. That's the first thing I thought of, actually, not the songs, the game.
The game, yeah. That's a good game too. We only played it one time, I think.
Yeah.
The last time we were at Strategic Hunt for $5, I picked up the game that stole our name. This is what Overlords was going to be called originally, Nefarious.
Ah,
Oh, really?
And this came out like while we were in in the development of Overlords. I like what we ended up with that.
Yeah.
I like that. Worked out, I would say.
3-word names are always better.
Yeah. Very fantastic.
All right, I can handle mammoth blood. I'll clean it up.
I mean, we put them in
Was
on your floor.
on your floor.
Just because, like, we put raw, freshly cut mammoth into the bag of holding, so taking it out of the bag of holding, there's like probably some drips.
Oh, no, you guys had such a high survival check that I would have made it so that the meat would have been relatively drained of blood. Like you clean it, you cut it clean enough that it's not going to be dripping.
Oh, okay.
Most butchers are able to do that.
Never mind.
All right. I can clean it up if there's anything there. But,
Wonderful.
I'll go over to Ingrid. Do you have a big pot that you could boil some water in for me?
I do.
I just need it for. I work with jewelry, and I'm working with a piece of wood, and I need to bend it. So I need some hot water. That way I can shape this wood.
I've never heard of a wood bender before. But yeah,
That's what we call prostitutes
Yes.
in these parts.
Wow, my God.
Wow.
I would not pay to have someone bend my wood. Thank you.
Yeah, I would appreciate it. I won't take up much more than 5-10 minutes at most.
Oh, you need to go in the kitchen for it? I guess.
Well, I just need the pot to be boiling. I'll bring out the slats that I'm using, and then it'll take me about 5 minutes, 10 minutes to bend it around a can or.
This is a respectable establishment. You don't bring your slats in here, okay?
You have to pay for our slats. You can't bring your own slats.
Go down to the slat house down there.
Oh, that just makes it sound so vulgar. Yeah,
It does.
And completely obsessed with this idea now. I'll turn and start heading back to me and Sherman's room. On the way, I'll hand Millie 2 of the scrolls. Oh, Millie, these are if you want to write some music. And just keep going.
Smells like weed.
It's like somebody smoking weed outside.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's our downstairs neighbor because when I have that door open, I can smell it. Or when I have my window in my room, after midnight, I just smell weed. I'm like, really, guys?
Yeah, that's the best
Underneath
part.
the
Weed.
You should invite them up for a game.
Just don't smoke it under my window.
Yeah.
It's gotta be at the pool or something. But
Everything happens at the pool.
Tamili's just rolling and unrolling the scroll because it's fancy. But it's nice compared to the literal just parchment paper she's
starts
been
playing
writing her
music like an
music.
accordion. No.
Oh, magic! Collapsible accordion.
Okay, so you're heading back to your room.
Oh no, Millie's staying at the bar.
Oh, okay.
She has pranks.
You
to
head
pull.
back to yours and Sherbin's room, and yes, there's small trails of blood, but it's not nearly as much as Millie made it sound like it would be.
Take note of it. Handle that with prestidigitation later.
Okay, later. Why do today what you could put off till later?
I am focused on the pieces of wood that I come running back out with.
What is it? Is it any particular wood or?
Yes, but I need to look it up.
Okay.
It's just more. I think it's maple, but I'm not 100% sure.
Maple wood?
Are you steaming it or are you boiling it?
I heard maple. I don't know about you.
Maple.
I am putting it in the water to soften it so it can be formed around a circle.
It's gonna take some bending. It's gonna take a lot of work, but yes. Sure.
My grandma used to do that. She made Native American dream catchers and stuff.
Neat.
Oh, very cool.
I'm picturing a 2x4. I'm like, no, that's not.
Did you buy them from Home Depot? They come that way.
Okay, sure. She's boiling a pot for you. She's prepping your meat. Don't. What's everybody else doing? You're going to bed. What'd you say?
I said poor Kilroy, but yeah,
I heard probably Kilroy, and I'm like, whoa!
I'm killing him.
That's not what I thought you meant.
Wow, everybody's loopy tonight. It's not just me.
How long would you say the wood soaking for?
I'd say I have to be at least 10-15 minutes.
God damn it. No Mormons here.
Soaking.
And is Sid watching the pot the whole time?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
I am hyper-focused on this task right now.
Well, funny you mentioned that, because in the presence of Millie, a watch pot does not boil, and she casts shape water to freeze it.
It's fucked up.
Just 'cause she
Wow.
can.
Okay, well, the heat still causes the water to melt
Eventually, yes.
pretty quickly, I would say.
If it is a multiple gallon jug, it takes a long time to melt.
So you're just being a dick to Sid?
Yes.
So you're thinking maybe the fact that you're watching it is causing it not to boil?
Your gaze is just subtracting heat from the water somehow.
He
Oh, you need
is
to duck behind the bar as soon as it freezes.
focused. If I can find a way to make this work, I will find a way to make this work.
Eventually it boils.
Physics broke this afternoon.
Yes. Dear diary, what the fuck?
Water is weird in Doma.
It's like in Australia, how like the
Swirls the
toilets
other
swirl
way.
the other way.
I was just
And considering I played Final Fantasy VI, there is nothing more accurate.
Wait, what?
Water is weird in Doma.
Oh God, that's not what I was thinking. I thought you were referring to the toilet water swirling the other direction, but that's fucked up.
I know.
Yeah, but a water weird, I know what that is.
No, that's not what you're thinking. You should play Final Fantasy VI though.
Yeah, but it's not a day.
It's not a bidet.
Yeah. So.
Bidets are great. Okay, I'm loopy. Clearly, I think everybody kind of is, and most of the group is not here.
Yes.
So I think we're gonna call it there for night, unless anybody else had something they wanted to do before.
We'll spend the next 30 minutes making Harry fart in his sleep.
Yeah, nothing,
Until the map is
nothing
ready.
really to do. But basically, once Sid leaves, then I'm gonna take Kevin back to the room to finish up some of the crafting that I was doing, working on Soul's armor. And,
right.
And I would tell Kevin that Sherman said it's okay if we sleep together because I won't be able to get pregnant, and I also dismantle the other bed in the room to board up the window
Why are you boarding up the window?
because of the ninjas.
Who said anything about ninjas?
Well, it's a fair assumption.
Kenji said that people are watching us, so I don't want
Kenji
people-
gave just enough
I don't
detail
want
to
people,
be worried.
I don't want people like looking out, so I'm gonna disassemble the bed.
Disassemble the bed.
Yeah, because that's our thing. We always disassemble at least one bed.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
I'm gonna use it instead of a tanning rack to board up the window.
I'm sure they'll love that.
God, no, I feel like Deus and Millie specifically have to be blacklisted at every inn they've ever been to because it's always a two-bed, it's a double twin room, and one twin is always converted into God knows what, a tanning rack, an armor bench, because they always share the same bed after that.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Momodi's got a hit out on us.
Cool. So you disassemble the bed. You tell Kevin that it's okay if you sleep together, and you board up the window. Anything else for anyone to know? Yeah. Sorry, it was kind of cut short, but
If we're assuming people are going to bed, I guess Sid would have put like an alarm on the window in their room.
well, we're not necessarily going to bed yet. I mean, you can do that.
No, that's well,
You're staying.
we've eventually done that. Yes.
Right, but you're staying up for bending your wood, and
Yes.
Nicholas is staying up.
Well, because like nobody's
So,
at dinner yet.
yeah, okay, I'm not gonna say it.
Shervin's just
yeah.
walking and
So it's okay. So that we'd be picking up basically at dinner time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not people aren't going to bed necessarily.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like 6 p.m.
Because Millie's playing the long con prank
when you
and
say
feeding
that,
Kevin
Soul's
mammoth
definitely
steak.
going to bed. He hasn't seen that under his resume. He wants to sleep.
Okay, fair. Soul's going to sleep. He's not eating. He's going to bed without dinner.
Millie eats his steak.
I don't know if you could fit all that steak.
She is determined and carnivorous.
That's frightening. All right, cool. Thanks.
It's
everybody.
sugar and meat. Those are her two favorite foods.
It's great seeing you.
Actually, that kind of worked out perfectly because there's a side RP chat that could happen in that downtime between then and food.
That's what the Discord's for.
Oh dang!
Fun day to thank you.
All right, guys.
All right, have a good one.
Night, everybody.
It's a lot of fun.
You're going to say that every night, aren't you?
you.